Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Emmetsburg High School as we get ready for some non-conference basketball. And this will feature the Emmetsburg Ehawks and the Okoboji Pioneers. It's a doubleheader tonight. I'm Scott Nolte alongside Tim Soper. We are here on the FM dial 100.1. Also live video streamed at exploreokoboji.com. And Tim, getting ready for a good area matchup tonight with the Pioneers and Ehawks.
Yeah, especially this year. It's kind of rare to get a good non-conference matchup. Okoboji, with how just kind of full the Siouxland Conference is of teams, I think it's only their second non-conference matchup of the year. So kind of fun for them to get out of the conference. Emmetsburg, it's always fun to host a non-conference opponent, get some different ideas of some competition around here.
That's right. Okoboji struggling a little bit at 1-9. They've got some injuries and some girls out, and a relatively young squad. I think they're starting to get there. Emmetsburg 5-4, kind of floating around 500, but their 4 losses, they've lost to some really good teams.
Yeah, they're kind of like opposite if you want to look at experience-wise. You got Okoboji, like I said, a young team that's kind of their first season of varsity experience, but we'll get a lot of experience out of this year. But Emmetsburg, a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors on this squad, so we'll have to see what prevails here tonight.
I had a chance to catch up with Emmetsburg girls coach Annie Feeney. Tim caught up with Okoboji girls John Adams. We will get to those pregame interviews coming up next. They are brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spear Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Getting ready for girls and boys basketball tonight, Emmetsburg and Okoboji. Before we get to that girls game, let's bring in Emmetsburg girls basketball coach Annie Feeney. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Let's go back to Monday. You opened up the new year with a road game against Manson Northwest Webster. You got the victory 42-32. Looked like you came out to a great start, 13-5 in that first quarter, and a win to start off the new year.
Yeah, getting that first win after a break is always big, and we have never really went to Manson and really played exceptionally well, so that's always a scary place for us to go for some reason. And so to get away with a victory there was really nice for our girls.
The old adage, a win is a win, right?
That's right. That's what we told them in the locker room. We said we're gonna enjoy the win, but no, we have to get better.
That's right. Sometimes those games, like you said, after the break can be tough. And speaking of the break, were you able to get any practices in, scrimmages? How did that look?
Yeah, we the girls had 6 days off where they had nothing going on, and then we came back and had a solid week of practice. Got in a scrimmage actually up at Okoboji. We scrimmaged Okoboji, Esterville, and Sioux City North.
Okay. Got some valuable scrimmages in there, some practice time to kind of get back in the swing of things.
Yes, we did. It was a good week of practice. We had a great scrimmage day up there at Okoboji, scrimmaged some quality teams, and it was definitely a day that we got better.
That's fantastic. And heading into tonight's matchup, you also got some good news because Maddie Mueller is back tonight.
Yes, it's going to be great to see her back on the floor again. She does so much for our team. A lot of times that doesn't show up in the stat book. She handles the ball really well for us. She's our best kid at creating opportunities for others off the dribble, and really kind of helps push the pace. And probably the most important thing is she takes some of that pressure off of Abby Feeney. And when Maddie's in there, Abby doesn't have to handle the ball as much, and kind of gives her a break, if you say so, and that aspect of the game.
Good to see her back on the court tonight. Looking forward to that. And your opponent tonight will be the Okoboji Pioneers, and they might not have the wins this season, but I know they do have some great athletes, some great senior leadership, some underclassmen that can shoot as well. So what do you see from Okoboji?
When you play Okoboji, they're always going to play extremely hard. They're going to be ready to go, and they're going to give you 100% effort all the time. They're big. They have a couple big girls that if, we don't play right will really cause us some problems down low. And like you said, they have some guards that, if you focus too much on the inside game, they'll come out and take advantage of you forgetting about them as well from the outside. So we're going to have to definitely play well tonight to come away with a victory. We talked to the girls about how records don't really matter. You have to be ready to play every night.
Should be a fun game. Looking forward to it. Coach, thank you so much for the comments here in the pregame, and best of luck against Okoboji.
Thanks so much.
That's Emmetsburg girls basketball coach Annie Feeney. We'll talk Okoboji girls with John Adams next on Y100.
If you're saving for retirement strategies and follows the phrase, "I'll get to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor, Jeremy Aller. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side. And there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Joining me now on the pregame show is Okoboji girls coach John Adams. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Tim. How are you doing?
I am doing well, getting ready for this non-conference matchup between you and Emmetsburg. And let's talk about your busy week so far to get 2021 started. We'll go back to Tuesday. Tough game against Sioux Center. You guys dropped that one, but I think it's just proven how tough the Siouxland Conference is this year for girls basketball.
Yeah, there's just no, not that there's ever a bad team in it, but you usually have a couple that maybe are younger and struggling, and I think this year just everybody's really solid. Came out in that game and we played a really good first 12 minutes. I think we were ahead 16-15 with about 4 to 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and then we got a little tired. We got a little turnover happy, and they jumped on that and turned that around. I think we were down 30-19 at half. We still felt pretty good about where we were. Came out in the second half and just guarded our tails off. The first 4 minutes we actually held them scoreless. The only problem was we only scored 2 points. Montana Wilson made a nice steal and a layup, and then we just were struggling to score. And I think no matter how mentally tough you are, when you're not putting the ball in the basket, eventually your defense wears down. And the last 12 minutes of the second half, I just think we kind of wore out, and their pressure got to us, and we just didn't handle it real well. And we worked a lot in practice again yesterday on that, and that's just an area we've got to keep coaching better. And because once we start taking care of the ball, we feel like we can compete with anybody.
Yeah, I was going to say that kind of sounds like the same thing we had. I was at your game against Boyden Hall. You have some good defensive stops, just cannot get the ball to find the buckets. So how did practice kind of go in between the 2020 and 2021 part of the schedule? How did the holiday break go?
We took a nice, we always take a week off for Christmas, be with family and everything. We did come back Monday and Tuesday, and we have a voluntary open gym. And I tell you, this group just works. And everybody that was in town during that stretch came to open gym. And so we had great turnout. They played a little pickup and worked on some skills. And then we practiced that Wednesday. We had a team Christmas party at the school so we could socially distance. And, we usually do that at our house, but we were thrilled to still be able to do that. And then Thursday we scrimmaged Esterville, Emmetsburg, who we play tonight, and then Sioux City North. So it was kind of fun to play against somebody different and work on some things. And then came back with another practice Friday and Monday, and played Tuesday. So we're still fighting the injury bug. Morgan Robinson has been out now and is going to be out for a while, unfortunately. And Emma Whitrock is still out. Carly Carsons is still out. We got Shayla Bosky back, so that's been nice. But we're just having a hard time getting all of our girls healthy at practice, and such as 2020, and unfortunately for us it's leaked into 2021. But the kids that are hurt are being great teammates and doing what they can off the court to help us, and the group that we have just keeps working hard, and eventually we're going to get this corner turned.
Yeah, and then looking to tonight's opponent against Emmetsburg, you mentioned you saw them in the scrimmage you had. What did you kind of learn about them, and have you learned anything else through film and stuff?
Yeah, they're playing well, and I know Maddie Mueller's been out for them, who's one of their better players, and don't know when she'll be back. We're kind of planning on her to be there tonight, so you always prepare that way. But their last couple, they've kind of gotten used to playing without her. They had a great win against South Central Calhoun, and then another nice road win, I think Monday or Tuesday this week against Manson, Northwest Webster. So really good team. Abby Shaney's, the kind of their go-to girl. She's a senior who's been starting for 4 years and can score inside, can score, hit the three-pointer, drives it well, gets to the free throw line. So we're going to have our hands full, trying to contain her, and we feel like we've got a good game plan for that. But we're excited to get back out there tonight and compete.
Yeah, and you mentioned that game plan for tonight. What would you say are the keys to victory for your squad?
Not to be redundant, but we've got to take care of the basketball. And we've got to find a way to slow down Abby Shaney and most importantly, keep her off the free throw line. She does a really good job getting to the free throw line. They do a nice job with their 5-out motion of backdoor cuts, and so we've got to be prepared for that. We like to usually get out and deny people quite a bit, but so we're going to have to be disciplined and not let the girl get above our girl so she can cut back door. And, we feel like if we can do that, we can guard them in the half court and have a great chance to win.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to this one tonight, Coach. Best of luck tonight. Hope to get your thoughts after the game as well.
That sounds good. We appreciate your guys' coverage.
Yes, thank you. That is Coach John Adams joining us on the pregame show. More of the pregame between Emmetsburg and Okoboji coming up on Y100 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
There is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning your future. The Financial Center understands that your financial goals are unique, and your needs are going to change at varying stages of your life. The Financial Center can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Dean Lawlier at the Financial Center today at 712-852-3443 and schedule your free initial consultation. The Financial Center, helping you plan for tomorrow today. Securities offered through Securities America Inc., a registered broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors Inc. The Financial Center and Securities America are separate entities.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success. More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Patient focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
We're getting you set for Emmetsburg and Okoboji, girls and boys basketball. And we are at 6:20 on this Thursday night of hoops. Okoboji going to jump up with Montana Wilson. Emmetsburg's going to counter with Abby Shaney, 40 versus 40, as Emmetsburg controls the tap, and we are underway here in Emmetsburg at the high school gymnasium non-conference basketball. Twin Lakes versus Siouxland Conference tonight. Emmetsburg in the white, Okoboji in the maroon. Abby Shaney down the lane, drives, draws a foul, and Emmetsburg goes to the line in our first possession of the ball game.
That was one thing Coach Adams said, that he wants to prevent her from being able to do this game.
So that will be the first foul on McKenna Helmers as Okoboji commits the personal, and the free throw made by Abby Shaney. Had a great game Monday night against Manson Northwest Webster as the Ehawks returned from break and got the victory. Second free throw coming up, and I will take a look at the starting lineups here in just a second, as Okoboji gets their first possession, trailing 2-0. And if you're watching live on our video stream, Okoboji in the maroon, going left to right. They have the ball right now. Ella Stoll, baseline to the free throw line, will kick it out. Near turnover, but Lorenzen hauls it in. And the Pioneers work their offense here. We got 3 seconds in the lane. That will be a turnover committed on Okoboji. Starters for Okoboji: Shayla Bosky, Olivia Lorenzen, Ella Stoll, McKenna Helmers, and Montana Wilson. Pioneers coached by John Adams, a record of 1-9. Emmetsburg, happy to see Maddie Mueller back out there. She gets the start. Abby Shaney, Reagan Swanson, Taylor Steinkamp, and Emily Shaney, 5-4 under head coach Annie Feeney. And then a turnover by Emmetsburg, and then a double dribble by Okoboji.
So turnover to turnover.
Right. We've played a minute of basketball. Emmetsburg leads 2-0 here in our girls contest. Scott Nolte with Tim Soper and Brian back at the studios. non-conference basketball. It's kind of a weird week this week. As Abby Shaney fires up a three, that left short. Ella Stoll will haul in the rebound. And they try to outlet pass it into the front court here for Wilson. Jump ball as Steinkamp and Wilson get on the floor, and the possession arrow stays with the Pioneers. We will not have I won't have a Friday broadcast. Tim will be in Milford tomorrow. Reach-in foul coming up on Reagan Swanson.
I'll be there with Tim.
Tim and Tim, yeah. It's just kind of a weird week. You got teams playing a lot of non-conference basketball this week.
And you see that a lot of times coming back from break to get that first one out.
Reagan Swanson, the personal, as Okoboji looks to inbound. The Pioneers will get it into the top here for Lorenzen. Now Helmers into the corner for Stoll. Man-to-man defense here by Emmetsburg as Stoll will hand it off to Lorenzen. We got another whistle. We've seen a lot of whistles here in the first minute and a half, Tim.
Very physical play so far, not many points.
Reaching in, Ehawks will commit the personal, and Reagan Swanson gets in early foul trouble. She commits her second, so you're going to have to bring in Nikki Billaround off the bench. Pioneers looking to inbound it. Shayla Bosky will inbound it. Lorenzen dribbles around the defense. Shot no good, and a foul. Nice drive there by Olivia Lorenzen. For the most part, this Okoboji squad just so young. 3 seniors on the roster. Morgan Robinson not here tonight. Shayla Bosky got the start. The other senior, Emma Larson. Otherwise, you're talking about sophomores, a couple of juniors, and a couple of freshmen.
And the kind of sophomore and freshman classes, that doesn't always translate into varsity success, but they had a lot of success kind of at the AAU level and middle school level, so there is some excitement behind this group.
Second free throw by Lorenzen is good after she missed the first. Foul called on Maddie Mueller. 2-1 Emmetsburg, 6:25 left to go opening quarter. Ehawks with the basketball. Emily Shaney with it for the Ehawks. They are in the white, going right to left. As Abby Shaney comes off a screen from Emily Shaney. Now Wilson picks her up defensively. Top crossover free throw line. Kicks in the corner. Steinkamp now out to Mueller. Mueller slices the way through the paint. Missed it short. Rebound by Wilson. It will be Pioneers basketball. We've played 2 minutes. Okoboji basketball. Emmetsburg up 2-1. Shot does not fall for Okoboji's Helmers. Rebound Shayla Bosky and an offensive board for Okoboji. They get it back into Helmers. Kick out Lorenzen. Top 3 ball. Good. Okoboji with a lead of 4-2 early on in this first quarter. All 4 coming from Olivia Lorenzen. This is my first look at Okoboji this year. As Mueller gets the start tonight. Her first time playing since she suffered an injury at the West Hancock game. As Emily Shaney has it, Okoboji with good defense. Abby Shaney in the corner, drives to the baseline after the ball fake, goes in strong. And Okoboji fans and John Adams wanted to charge. They're going to get a block. They're going to say the foul called on Bosky did not get set is what they're going to say, her first. So Abby Shaney goes to the free throw line, shoots 2, and the first one is up and good. Going back to Maddie Mueller, the game against West Hancock really played the Eagles tough in that one. 52-49 they lost. That's a good West Hancock team. Mueller went out in that second half, kind of twisted her knee, and West Hancock was able to take advantage of that and eventually pull out the victory. And then this is Maddie's first game back.
Yeah, Coach Adams said that they were planning on playing against her tonight, which is what you got to do with an injured opponent that you're not sure if they're going to play or not. It's 2-pointer.
That was a great bucket there by Shayla Bosky. That's her first 2. And Okoboji retakes the lead at 6-4. Mueller inside, landed awkwardly, but draws the foul.
You can tell she's not babying the knee at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, she is a fiery competitor. The foul is going to be called on Okoboji, and Lorenzen picks up her first. So Mueller to the free throw line. And the free throw is up and good. Well, so far, all the points from Emmetsburg have come at the free throw line. They do not have a made field goal here in the first quarter. The second free throw is in and out, no good. Battling for the rebound. Steinkamp's going to get an O board. She drives inside on Stoll. Stoll, good defense, partially blocked it, picks it up. Jump ball called, stays with Emmetsburg. Good defense, though, for Okoboji.
Yeah, and good battling down low just by both teams. Been a very physical game so far.
4:38 left to go, opening quarter. Girls basketball on the air and on live video. Glad to have you along for the broadcast. Okoboji playing well here in this first quarter. They lead 6-5 over the Emmetsburg Eahawks out of the Twin Lakes Conference as Shaney to Billaron. Baseline J, no. Steinkamp, another O board for the Eahawks. She's in the corner, though. Lorenzen trapped her. Now looking to dish it out. Abby Shaney's going to retrieve it at the top. Back to Steinkamp on the low block baseline. Looks to kick it out. She does. And here's Mueller. Looks to tip it inside and swatted away by Okoboji. Helmers gets her hands on it.
Okoboji liking this defensive effort from their team so far.
Jade Mueller's going to come in for Emmetsburg. Montana Wilson comes in, and also Lene Abrahamson. So the Eahawks will inbound it underneath their hoop, trailing by 1. Emily Shaney baseline jumper after the inbound. No good. Rebounded by Okoboji. The Eahawks still without a field goal here in the opening quarter, as Okoboji has the lead 6-5 and the basketball. Abrahamson lobs it in. Lorenzen has it tipped. That's going to be a turnover into the hands of Jade Mueller. And now to Abby Shaney. Shaney left wing. Steinkamp top for Billaron. Couple of dribbles. We got a hold. We got a foul away from the ball. And I think that's Lorenzen. If so, it is. Oh, that's number 2. So she is in early foul trouble, and Emma Larson will come in. Another senior for the Pioneers. 3:37 left to go, opening quarter. Okoboji 6, Emmetsburg 5. Eahawks all the points at the charity stripe so far. Jade Mueller to Abby Shaney, now to Swanson, who's in foul trouble with 2. Okoboji's defense very impressive here in the opening quarter. Swanson top. Steinkamp free throw line, lobs it in. Abby Shaney got position, goes up, no, draws a foul. So Abby Shaney goes back to the line, a familiar place for her in the opening quarter.
Problem is, though, for Okoboji, those fouls are adding up, already 5.
So Abby Shaney is 4 for 4 at the line and make it 5 for 5 as she ties it up at 6. Six. Abby Shaney off the back iron misses. It's going to be rebounded by Okoboji, Pioneer basketball. Abrahamson passing it off, and this is Helmers. Back over to Larson. Larson dribbles to the free throw line, has it poked away by Abby Shaney. They're going to get Abby reaching in.
That's already 4 on Emmetsburg.
Boy, we have seen a lot of whistles here in the opening quarter, Tim. 2:47 left to go, opening quarter. Already 9 combined fouls have been called. We're tied at 6. Okoboji basketball in the front court, setting up their offense. Has it poked away. That's going to be a turnover into the hands of Steinkamp. She's got a left-hand layup, and she'll score. That is the first field goal for Emmetsburg. Eahawks take the lead 8-6. Okoboji with the basketball now. They look to answer as Larson. Abrahamson now free throw line. And that's stolen away. That's going to be a turnover. Emmetsburg in the front courts. Here's Swanson, top, near travel. Okoboji crowd wanted a walk. Abby Shaney for 3, ring it up. And now it's 11-6 Emmetsburg. Little push there, but nothing called. As they feed it down low, Montana Wilson goes up. No, but she draws a foul. A lot of free throw attempts here in this opening quarter. This time Montana Wilson will go to the line. And she will be shooting 2. And the first one is up, and that one is good. I didn't see who they called the foul on.
I don't think they've added it to the board because it should be 5-5, right?
Yeah, should be. Second free throw coming up here for Wilson. And that one is hitting the back iron and drops straight down and in. She got a nice bounce. 11-8 in favor of Emmetsburg. Wilson's 2 free throws trims the lead a little bit. Minute 45 to go. Opening quarter. Mueller inside, no. Wilson with a nice rebound. Outlet pass in the front court. And here's Larson, had it stolen away. Turnover Pioneers. Here's Jade Mueller, and a foul on the floor on Ella Stoll. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 6. And Emmetsburg underneath the hoop will look to inbound. Maddie Mueller. Here's Jade Mueller now. Back to Maddie in the corner. Step back 3. That one is in and out, no good. Rims around and rebounded by Okoboji. Pioneers looking to get it into the front court, and a turnover as they were trying to get it to Tara Pass. Just couldn't quite track it down.
And I wonder, was that one tipped by Emmetsburg at all when it got thrown forward?
It could have been. And then Tara tried to get it and ran out of real estate. This broadcast brought to you in part by Slash Point Sales and Service in Emmetsburg, also by Palo Alto County Health System, and by the Pizza Ranch of Emmetsburg. 1 minute to go, opening quarter. Emmetsburg girls up 11-8. Ehawks, Jade Mueller, long 3 ball. That one misses and out of bounds. And they never did put up that foul on Emmetsburg.
And I think it's 5 fouls for Emmetsburg this half.
So it's Okoboji basketball. They've got a chance here to trim the lead. Trailing 11-8 at the moment. They lob it into Montana Wilson. She drives inside. No offensive rebound. There's an Emmetsburg player on the court. Wilson misses a second, tips it to herself, goes up, and draws the foul.
A couple of rebounds in there, too.
So we got a foul on the Emmetsburg Ehawks.
You can see Okoboji, they're trying to get it inside quite a bit, and they have success when they do get it down there.
Wilson goes back to the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one is up and good. Abby Shaney, Taylor Steinkamp come into the contest for the Ehawks in place of Jade Mueller and Emma Otten. Second free throw coming up here for Wilson. And that is up, and that one missed short. Emily Shaney did a nice job boxing out, gets the rebound. Should be 11-9. Should be 11-9. 20 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ehawks up by 2. Very competitive first quarter.
Put the point on the board.
Steinkamp into Abby Shaney, who is cutting to the hoop, and she will score. 6 seconds down to 5. Now 4. Stoll lobs it in. Wilson 2. And we got a reach-in foul on Emmetsburg. And now that is going to be their 6th.
And that's going to be a 1-and-1 because they never put that one up there.
No, they did put it up there finally, but they never said who it was on. No, you're right. That should be foul 7. You're right. They missed one earlier. Thank you, Tim. But the mystery foul remains. We don't know who it's on.
Well, if someone you mark down for 4 fouls exits the game, we'll figure it out.
Okay, that sounds good. Wilson a 1-and-1, and the free throw is missed. Stoll offensive rebound, put back at the buzzer, no good. And a very competitive first quarter. Emmetsburg 13, Okoboji 9. Second quarter coming up in 1 minute on Y100 and exploreokoboji.com.
No one size fits all when it comes to planning your future. The Financial Center understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at varying stages of your life. The Financial Center can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Dean Lawlier at the Financial Center today at 712-852-3443 and schedule your free initial consultation. The Financial Center, helping you plan for tomorrow today. Securities offered through Securities America Inc., a registered broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors Inc. The Financial Center and Securities America are separate entities.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we just want you to know Pizza Ranch is here. Pizza Ranch is here with contactless delivery and curbside pickup. And now your local Pizza Ranch is here with safety measures and social distancing guidelines in place to provide all the buffet favorites you've been missing. Our full buffet is now open, and we look forward to serving you safely. Because here at Pizza Ranch, we're here for you.
Stop by your Emmetsburg Pizza Ranch today.
Well, we found out, too, the mystery foul was awarded to Tim, and it's not good news for Emmetsburg.
I wouldn't say awarded.
Reagan Swanson has her third foul, so I doubt she will play for this the remainder of the half. Shayla Bosky for three. This one's no good. Wilson got her hands on it, but lost it out of bounds. So that is a tough break for Emmetsburg. Reagan Swanson, 3 fouls. And now we're all squared away. 7 fouls for Emmetsburg in the first quarter, 6 for Okoboji. The officials definitely not shy about blowing the whistle in that first quarter. As Abby Shaney caught it and then lost it out of bounds. Second turnover for the Ehawks. This broadcast brought to you in part by a Heavenly Celebration in Emmetsburg, also by Okoboji High School and Lakes Regional Healthcare. Okoboji basketball down by 4 as the Pioneers work it inside. Beautiful pass and finish to Montana Wilson. Montana with a good first half. She's got 5. And the lead is down to 2 for Emmetsburg at 13-11. 1 minute has gone by here in the second quarter. You scared me when you took your headphones off.
Well, my phone keeps ringing, and it's the Spirit Lake station, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Okay. And a good block by Wilson. Knocked it out of bounds on Bill-Ron's drive.
So I guess if they call back, I'll throw the headset off again.
And answer, okay.
Yes.
Timeout on the floor at 6:46 left to go in the second quarter. 13-11 in favor of Emmetsburg, and we will be back in 1 minute. 1 minute break on Y100.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Aluma trailers are lightweight, strong, rust-free, and offer years of worry-free use. Plus, Aluma offers a 5-year warranty on all products, guaranteed. Utility, snowmobile, ATV, car haulers, and more, you are guaranteed to get the trailer you need for every occasion. Now is the time to put your skills to work. Aluma Manufacturing is looking for quality individuals for a range of employment opportunities in Emmetsburg and Bancroft. Stop in person or email your inquiry to alumaklm.com. Aluma Trailers in Emmetsburg and Bancroft for all your recreational needs.
13-11, Emmetsburg girls on top. 6:46 left to go second quarter. Non-conference basketball on a Thursday night. As Maddie Mueller looks to lob it in, she does. Steinkamp cutting to the hoop in the paint. Nice block inside by Ella Stoll. Pioneers active on defense. Try to lob it in to Wilson. Long pass intercepted. Turnover Pioneers. Pioneers have been kind of plagued with turnovers here in the first half, but they're still within striking distance. Steinkamp, Billeron, left wing. Free throw line, kicks it out, Mueller. And right wing 3, that one curls in for Maddie Mueller. 15, make that 16-11. Emmetsburg on top. Bosky Had it stripped away by Mueller. That is going to be a turnover. Maddie left-hand layup. She's going to score. Maddie Mueller is starting to warm up for the Ehawks. She's got 6. Turnover forced by Mueller. She saves it before going out of bounds. Good hustle by Maddie. Boy, that knee seems to be okay now. 18-11 Ehawks. Maddie gets the pass inside. And now Okoboji forcing a turnover. Bosky coming in, and she's going to be called with the charge. They're going to get Maddie out of here, I believe. Looks like Jade Mueller and Emma Otten will come in for the Ehawks. Maddie and Nikki going to come out. Okoboji going to sub in. Megan Titterington into the contest. Bosky and Wilson out. And who else went in there? Lorenzen? Yes. All right, 5:38 left to go, second quarter.
And someone didn't check in all the way.
Oh, that would be Titterington. So she's going to come in. Emmetsburg's got an 18-11 lead. And the ball. Glad to have you along for tonight's broadcast. I'm Scott Nolte alongside Tim Soper with Brian back at the studios. We're on Y100, also live video at exploreokoboji.com and the various platforms that you can watch it live. Steinkamp to Emily Shaney. Left wing, Steinkamp ball fakes into the paint. We have a whistle and a double dribble. Turnover. Thanks for doing all the different chores tonight,
yeah,
Tim.
And it looks like I don't have to answer my phone anymore. I think we got to the bottom of that.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yes.
Tim's running the camera, the computer, the color commentary, and appreciate all that. Keeping all that straight. That is no easy task.
Should try it sometime.
I'm all right. I'll stick to this. You and Mitch, you do a great job with all that.
Well, I hear you're going to make JJ do it in a couple weeks for wrestling, I believe.
That's right. Put him to the test. Lorenzen, little scoop shot. No. Offensive rebound stole. No, but a foul. Boy, I really like the way Okoboji is crashing the boards and playing pretty good defense here in the first half.
I don't know if you're keeping track of offensive rebounds and defensive, but they do have a number of offensive rebounds.
That is going to be the second foul on Emily Shaney. That's going to send Ella Stoll to the free throw line where she will shoot 2. First one is good. I know the Okoboji Hartley Melvin Sanborn wrestling team is in action tonight in Milford. A quad. There's some teams up there. As Stoll, second free throw is no good. Fighting for the rebound, Titterington and Steinkamp. And a jump ball called. Okoboji Hartley Melvin Sanborn taking on Pocahontas, Manson, and East Sac. Emmetsburg wrestling team is off until next week. They were supposed to have a tournament, I believe, on Saturday, but that got canceled. So Emmetsburg wrestling yet to wrestle here in the new year. 18-12 is our score here in this girls game with Emmetsburg on top by 6. 4:25 left to go until halftime. Abby Shaney with the basketball. Right side, Jade Mueller to the top here for Emma Otten. Otten drives inside, kicks it out Steinkamp, ball fake. Into the corner, Abby Shaney, 3 ball, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Titterington is there, Steinkamp is there. It's going to be off of Emmetsburg. So it's Okoboji basketball and hanging around in this one. Emmetsburg up 18-12. Helmers. Now Lorenzen. Looks to dish it off, but Otten got her hands on it, forced a turnover. Emmetsburg outlet pass looking for Shaney. And we have a turnover and then a reach-in, I believe. That is a big foul on Emmetsburg because Abby Shaney picks up her second.
A lot of players with 2 fouls.
Yes. And you got
a couple with 3.
Couple with 3, yeah, right. And both teams are in the bonus.
And Okoboji's been pretty good at the line so far tonight.
Take a look at those numbers here. If Helmers makes the free throw, which she does.
Just about the broadcaster's jinx.
6 of 10 now for Okoboji here in the half at the line. And the second free throw, good. 7 of 11 in the half. And that draws it even closer. Emmetsburg 18, Okoboji 14. 3:45 left to go, second quarter. E-Hawk basketball. Otten, free throw, or top to the right side. Mueller back in. She drives, and a foul coming up on Okoboji. Reaching in the Pioneers. And that will be called on Stoll, and she picks up her second. And it's a 1-and-1 for Maddie Mueller, who is 1 for 2 at the line with 6 points tonight. And the first free throw is up and no good. She stays at 6.
I thought it was a 1-and-1. I'm like, why aren't we doing anything?
I did too. They're going to say she was in the act of shooting. I thought it was a foul on the floor, but little do I know, huh? Second free throw is no good as well. She missed them both. Nice rebound, Montana Wilson. Okoboji with it, down by 4. Stoll. Left wing for Larson.
Great pass.
Inside for Wilson, scores. And a time, no, not a timeout, okay.
They're kind of acting like it, but they didn't go for it.
18-16, Emmetsburg's lead is down to 2.
It's up to as big as 7, I believe.
Yeah. Emmetsburg now loses the handle on it, and that will be a turnover. And Coach Feeney is going to get somebody off the bench here. Jade Mueller is going to come in. All right, so the Pioneers a chance to tie it up or take the lead with a 3. 3 minutes to go until halftime. We got a good first half of girls basketball tonight. Emmetsburg up 18-16, but the Pioneers with the ball. This is Helmers at the top, left side Stoll on the wing. Skip pass over the defense, intercepted by Jade Mueller. She forces another Boji turnover. Mueller across midcourt. Maddie, long 3, and left it short. Jade trying to go for the rebound. A couple of players collide into each other, and they're going to call a foul on Jade Mueller.
I wasn't sure which one, but I feel like a couple Emmetsburg players could have earned a foul there.
It's going to be her first, and Emmetsburg has now committed 10 fouls, so double bonus Okoboji the rest of the way. At the free throw line is Helmers, and she will be shooting 2. First one is good.
You hear distant whistles as there's a freshman game going on at the middle school between Emmetsburg and Spencer.
Yeah, there's a lot of ball being played tonight. Substitution comes in for the Pioneers. Abrahamson. You know, after that bucket not too long ago, maybe that's the whistle I heard where they were whistling for a timeout, but it was in the other gym.
Maybe.
Second free throw coming up, and Helmers will miss it. Tipped out. Helmers gets the ball. Abrahamson tipped it out for an O-board. Now the ball's on the floor. Otten takes it away, and it goes through the legs of Steinkamp and out of bounds.
I think Okoboji ends up with the ball after all that.
They do. Pioneers still maintain possession with 2:25 left to go second quarter. Emmetsburg up 18-17. And the Okoboji girls underneath the hoop will inbound with a chance to take the lead here late in the corner. And it's going to be Helmers. Missed it. Abby Shaney with the rebound.
Coach Adams trying to lean that one in.
Ball's on the floor again. Jump ball called. Possession arrow will go to the Pioneers.
Wow.
It was good catching up with Coach Adams before the game started.
He's happy with his Iowa State teams.
Yes, we were talking a little Iowa State football, talking a little basketball, and it was fun catching up. You know, I haven't been able to do that with him at the coaches' show. We haven't had our show at the Hut as a 3-ball goes up by Lorenzen. No, Abrahamson misses or gets the rebound. Hopefully next year we'll be able to be back at the Hut as Abrahamson got it swiped away. So it was good to catch up and talk a little sports with Coach Adams.
Still want to thank the Hut for sponsoring our coaches show.
Yes. We hope to be back there soon, enjoying some great breakfast and some great conversations. We still have the show, but it's all recorded now and not live. But once again, we'll hopefully we can get back there maybe spring or summer. Nice pass inside and finish by Montana Wilson.
Okoboji has the lead. I believe 8 straight points by the Pioneers.
19-18 Okoboji. Minute 30 to go before half. Ehawks, Mueller, Steinkamp left wing, 3. That one is no good. Rebound, Mueller. Mueller inside, off the glass, she scores. Maddie Mueller with 8 points. Nice bright spot for the Ehawks. Okoboji inside. Scoring the bucket is Lorenzen. It's Emmetsburg basketball. Mueller inside. Tough shot. Good defense. Steinkamp gets her hands on it with Wilson. Jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Ehawks. 56 seconds left to go before half, and Okoboji and Emmetsburg in a tight game here.
I was going to say, when we were talking about the hut and the coaches show, I always hate when you have to miss a weekend, but, I don't mind filling in for you on those.
You have filled in for me, yes. I think we have 2018 Okoboji, right?
I have 21-20, which is what they have up now.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Oh, they were backwards. Okay.
Yeah,
should
be the other. There we go. Okay. I was starting to add up my points, and I'm like, wait.
See, they have it flipped how I have it. They have the guest on the right side, but on my scoreboard, it's the home on the right side.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's fine. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, Okoboji's up 21-20. Now they got it fixed at the scorer's table and at the scoreboard. Emmetsburg down by 1 with the ball. 50 seconds to go second quarter. Reach in, foul Okoboji.
Still just single bonus, so a 1-and-1.
Pioneers, they are going to get, Helmers, I believe, with her second. Emmetsburg makes a substitution as Maddie Mueller comes back in. Tara Poss will come in for the Pioneers. Abby Shaney's at the free throw line. Abby has not scored in the second quarter. She has scored all of her points, 10 of them, in the first quarter. And that stays the same as she misses the free throw. Wilson gets the rebound. Okoboji 21, Emmetsburg 20. Good first half of basketball here in Emmetsburg. Pioneers with the basketball as they work their offense here in the front court. Couple of dribbles. Now Poss has it into the corner. Abrahamson. And she stepped on the out-of-bounds line here on the side. Did not quite realize where she was on the court, and her foot hit the line. So an unforced turnover gives it to Emmetsburg, and the Ehawks a chance to take the lead before half. Abby Shaney. Auten, free throw line. And now Steinkamp, 15 seconds. Abby Shaney baseline, down to 12. Abby dribbles around the defense, 10. Free throw line, low block, looks to kick it out. Tries to find a teammate, lost it, and a turnover.
And no foul called and all that either.
Kind of had a little bumping, but they let him play that time, and she lost it out of bounds. 6 seconds. Okoboji now has it. Pioneers, 3 seconds, 2. Abrahamson doesn't realize how much time she has off, will not get the shot off, and the half comes to an end. Okoboji 21, Emmetsburg 20, girls basketball. Entertaining first half, and we've reached our halftime show, which is brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. We'll be back in 3 minutes with first half stats on Y100.
Point Sales in Emmetsburg is here to service all of your computer needs. If your computer is running a little slow, your antivirus has expired, or you need an upgrade, contact /Point Sales in Emmetsburg, the local team to call when it comes to all of your computer, server, and IT needs. Servicing business networks, new desktops, laptops, and printers, and full system computer repairs. /Point Sales provides reliable solutions. /Point Sales in Emmetsburg. Stop in or call 712-852-8100.
More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Hey, patient-focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we just want you to know Pizza Ranch is here. Pizza Ranch is here with contactless delivery and curbside pickup. And now your local Pizza Ranch is here with safety measures and social distancing guidelines in place to provide all the buffet favorites you've been missing. Our full buffet is now open, and we look forward to serving you safely. Because here at Pizza Ranch, we're here for you.
Stop by your Emmetsburg Pizza Ranch today.
Located in a historical church, A Heavenly Celebration specializes in designer wedding gowns and full-service wedding party attire. They also provide couples with the latest home decor, flatware, crystal, and china options to complete their wedding registry. A Heavenly Celebration in Emmetsburg for all life's new beginnings.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
12 points compared to Emmetsburg, 7 in that second quarter, and a 1-point lead. And Emmetsburg, they got out to 18 to 11, 18 to 9, something like that in the second quarter.
18-11, I think, is what it was.
Yeah, and Okoboji ends it on a 10-2 run to get the 1-point lead at 21-20. So pretty good stuff there. Halftime, wow, okay, Iowa 44, Maryland 26.
And we checked the score. Maryland was up 17-7 at one point.
Right.
So, doing my math, that's a 37-9 run.
Okay, all right. Wow. I was testing your ELC abilities there.
They didn't fail me yet.
Okay, that's good. So that's quite the score. And
Luka Garza was 17 points, by the way.
Wow, okay. So that's at the half with Iowa and Maryland. Here at the half, Okoboji 21, Emmetsburg 20. And let's take a look at the numbers for the visitors. Okoboji, they've kind of spread the ball around, but Montana Wilson has had a great job underneath. They have Founder for 9 points. Olivia Lorenzen, 6. McKenna Helmers with 3. Shayla Bosky with 2. Ella Stoll with 1. Okoboji, 8 of 13 at the free throw line. So they both teams really got to the free throw line a lot. 8 of 13. So not bad there, around 62% or so. Okoboji, 13 turnovers, though. That kind of plagued them in the first half.
Yeah, and, that was kind of the turnover bug is really what did it. And Emmetsburg, these won't show up as turnovers, but they had a lot of forced shots that you felt like they could have waited for a better shot, and those led to just easy defensive rebounds for Okoboji. And, Okoboji up 21-20. We talked about this young squad, and, you can see some of these players kind of start to turn the corner as the season goes on, and sometimes it's a game like this where everything clicks, and then the rest of the season kind of seems to go pretty well too.
All right. Emmetsburg, 2 big scorers in that first half. Abby Shaney, 10, and Maddie Mueller with 8. There's 18 of the team's 20, and Taylor Steinkamp did chip in a 2. So the Ehawks will need to find some other scoring besides Shaney and Mueller. As they have 18 of the team's 20. 6 of 11 at the free throw line for the Ehawks in the first half, so that's floating right around there 50% or 55% or so. And 8 turnovers. Now, as far as shooting percentage is concerned, I had Emmetsburg 6 of 23, which is just 26%. Okoboji 6 of 14, 43%. So the Pioneers with the 1-point advantage here at half, 21-20. And once again, outscoring the Ehawks 12-7 in that second quarter. Let's take another break here. What do you have for here? 2-minute type of break,
I
Tim?
can do a 3 if you needed.
Do you want to do a 3?
Sure.
Okay. I'll let Tim start to get ready for that on our live video feed at exploreokoboji.com. And we'll come back with the start of the second half here in 3 minutes. It's Okoboji 21, Emmetsburg 20. Back in 3 minutes on Y100 and exploreokoboji.com.
More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Patient focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
We're getting ready for the start of the second half. Okoboji Emmetsburg, girls basketball. Scott Nolte, Tim Soper, Brian back at the studios. And we thank all of you for listening or watching, whatever platform you choose tonight. Many ways, huh, Tim?
Yeah, so you can watch on, of course, our Facebook or YouTube pages, but then the CF video channel.
That's one I like.
Fire Stick or Roku, and then also just at exploreokoboji.com on the live video stream page.
Yeah, there's many opportunities, many ways. And if you're not into all that technology, of course, on the FM dial, 100.1, as always. So
yeah, we're still on those things called radios.
Yes, that's right. I like the Roku, though, or Fire Stick, whatever you have at home, and you can pull up that channel and watch it right in the comfort of your own living room.
And the Facebook and YouTube I found very good for watching on mobile devices if you're kind of on the go.
Good, fantastic.
Obviously, don't watch and drive. Then you should find us on the FM dial.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. And then what I like, too, is you can go back and rewatch some of these things. So that's nice, too.
Or, I mean, if you want to listen but you're out of our FM signal, the Okoboji radio app.
Yeah, we got you covered. All right, we got a good game here in this girls' contest. Okoboji 21, Emmetsburg 20. Pioneers in the maroon. And as we start the second half, they will go right to left this time. Emmetsburg in the white. Pioneers start off the third quarter with the basketball. And they were led in that first half by Montana Wilson with 9. Both teams did get into a little bit of foul trouble. Okoboji, every starter, except for Wilson, has two fouls. Lorenzen fires up a 3. That one does not go in, and it's Emily Shaney with the rebound. E-Hawk basketball. And now Emmetsburg can take the lead here on this possession. Swanson got into foul trouble for the E-Hawks with 3 fouls. She's back on the floor to start the second half. Mueller, top 3 ball. She leans into it, hits the back of the iron. No. Emily Shaney with an offensive rebound, put back on the way. That one doesn't fall, and it's going to be rebounded into the hands of Okoboji. Pioneers quickly running the floor as Stoll goes down to the baseline. Now Lorenzen, free throw line in the paint. The runner scores. Olivia Lorenzen with 8. It is Emmetsburg basketball. Steinkamp. And now Emily Shaney. Now back to Abby Shaney. Abby inside. Good defense down low by Okoboji. Steinkamp left wing. Abby Shaney in the corner. Comes off a screen. Starts to drive. And we got a reach-in foul on the floor called on the Okoboji Pioneers. That is going to be on Stoll and her third.
They're going to leave her in.
They're going to leave her in. Swanson's on the floor for Emmetsburg. She's got 3. She's at the top. She takes a 3, and that one does not get the friendly roll. It's going to be rebounded by Okoboji.
Did everything but go in.
Right. Running the floor, Bosky takes the shot. It's swatted away by Mueller and out of bounds. 6:09 to go, second quarter. Okoboji up 23-20. Pioneers looking to inbound. Bosky gets the inbound. Helmers now to Lorenzen inside. Little scoop shot, she scores. I have her for 10. And Okoboji has come out of the halftime break on a 4-0 run. The lid is on for Emmetsburg. They just cannot hit anything lately. And some of that is credit to the Okoboji defense.
They're not letting them inside at all.
Right. And now swatted away by Lorenzen. They force a turnover and a reach-in foul on Maddie Mueller. And Maddie's going to pick up her second. Okoboji leading 25-20. 5:34 left to go third quarter. Emmetsburg girls coach Annie Feeney wants to call a timeout. Pioneers on a 5-0 run. And we'll take a break. We're back in 30 seconds on Y100. 4-0 run.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
It's a 4-0 run, not a 5-0 run, but it's a 5-point lead for Okoboji at 25-20. 5:34 left to go third quarter. Pioneers to inbound. And they get it into Bosky. Stolen away by Emmetsburg. And Abby Shaney stripped it away for Okoboji's first turnover of the half. That is something that has really hurt Okoboji tonight. Otherwise, this could be more than a 5-point lead.
And kind of fouls, but they really cleaned that up, especially towards the end of that second quarter.
Now you got to watch out here. Lorenzen picked up her third. She's one of the leading scorers tonight for the Pioneers. Abby Shaney with it for the Emmetsburg Ehawks. Reagan Swanson now with the ball. Trying to get on the board here in the third quarter. Steinkamp at the top and trying to track it down. She won't. Turnover. This broadcast brought to you in part by Poet Biorefining, also by Bank Midwest.
Lorenzen will come out.
Okay, and Hughes Health Mart Pharmacy in Emmetsburg. So Lorenzen does check out. Emma Larson comes in. She's got the ball now at the top. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Okoboji up 25-20, and the Ehawks yet to score in the third quarter. Larson to the top, fires it in. That is Wilson after the nice feed by Helmers. 27-20 Okoboji. And Emmetsburg offensively just out of rhythm, out of sync. Abby Shaney to Reagan Swanson. Swanson to Shaney. Inside, goes up, high off the glass and scores. Boy, that was good defense too. And Abby made a tough shot. Good buckets. And now we've got an offensive foul away from the ball on Okoboji.
Illegal screen or just too physical down low?
Yeah, it's going to be on Wilson.
Probably too physical boxing up.
Yeah, trying to get position. That's going to give it back to the Ehawks. As we approach the 4:10 mark in the third quarter, 27-22 in favor of Okoboji in this girls matchup. Swanson tries to find Steinkamp cutting, turned it over. Steinkamp could not handle the pass. Okoboji has it. Man-to-man defense for the Emmetsburg Ehawks. Okoboji stole, dribbles to the free throw line now in the paint, dumps it down to Wilson on the block. Wilson is double teamed, and now a foul comes in.
No, timeout first by Okoboji.
Oh, timeout first by Okoboji. Okay. John Adams calls for the timeout. We'll take one as well at 3:46 in the third. Okoboji leads 27-22. We're back in 30 seconds.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
The Lakes News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
27-22. Dribbles a couple of times towards the top. Now back to Shayla. And now the other senior, Larson, has it. She'll dribble and pass in the corner for Bosky. Stoll calling for it. Top starts to drive. Dribbles all the way into the paint. Now Bosky, jumper is good. Good ball movement, good finish, Shayla Bosky.
And you heard this from Coach Adams that they're going to have these good defensive stretches. They need to capitalize on offense, and so far this second half they have.
They lead 29-22. They've held Emmetsburg to now 5 points after a long three-pointer.
And what are you supposed to do with that?
You can't do anything. Yeah. Maddie Mueller hits the three. You cannot do anything.
Now Emmetsburg needs to capitalize on that, turn that into defense.
29-25, Okoboji. Pioneers with the ball, a 4-point lead. They had a 1-point lead at half. They work it inside. Wilson got free. She scores. 13 points for Montana Wilson. And Okoboji, I have them unofficially 5 of 6 shooting to start the half. Shaney in the corner for three. No, Stoll with the rebound. Back come the Pioneers quickly into the front court. And they get it down to Wilson again. She scores again after the feed from Larson. 2:10 left to go in the third. 33-25, Okoboji's biggest lead of 8, I should say. That's that Storm Lake map for you.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I'll say it. Swanson in the corner, 3-point shot. That's good. Reagan Swanson. Ehawks need to get her going if they want to get back in this contest. Only down by 5, but they need more points from Reagan Swanson. That's her first 3. She did get into early foul trouble, which had limited her first half minutes. Stoll drives all the way to the baseline, finds Wilson. What a pass, and unable to finish. What a pass by Ella Stoll. How did she get that in there?
It was almost too good of a pass because Wilson was not ready for it.
Minute 20 to go in the third, 33-28. And Emmetsburg has the ball. Three-pointer, Mueller in and out, no good.
If that one would have fallen.
Ooh, rebound Wilson. Pioneers up by 5 with the ball. Minute 5 to go. Stoll off the dribble. Nice drive. She draws the foul. Man alive. What a third quarter.
It's a fun game right now.
Yeah. First foul on Steinkamp. And this broadcast brought to you in part by Lakeside Senior Care Center. Also Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative and by CC Screen Printing. As Stoll's at the line, the free throw is missed. .103 left to go, third quarter, 1 minute, 3 seconds. Okoboji leads 33-28 in this girls' contest. More substitutions come in, including Okoboji's Megan Titterington. Looks like we'll have another sub if Stoll makes the free throw. Tonight, Ella with just 1 point. She misses the free throw. Rebound, Abby Shaney. Emmetsburg basketball, Jade Mueller nearly turned it over. Tipped by Okoboji. Ehawks get it right back. Steinkamp at the top, over to Jade Mueller. Now to Swanson. She's open for a 3-ball. No good, left it short on the iron. Billaron with an offensive rebound as she just checked in. They get it into Abby Shaney. She's pushed from behind. We're going to have a tight game here going into the fourth. It's going to be a fun finish. Abrahamson's going to come in. Also checking in will be Amy Martin. That's the third foul on Okoboji's Helmers. So now the Pioneers have 3 players with 3 fouls. Something to keep an eye on. Swanson lobs it in. Steinkamp on the block. Turns to the hoop. Now goes in the paint. Hits the rim with the ball. Gets it right back. Now Emmetsburg has it. Swanson free throw line. Kicks it out. Abby Shaney left wing 3. Line drive no good. Abby Shaney offensive rebound. Put back. That one is no good. Rebound and the ball is loose on the floor. Jump ball called. And the possession arrow stays with the Ehawks.
You know, on that 3 from Shaney, the pressure kind of got to her because she kind of had to short arm it a little bit and get off quicker than she wanted to.
23 seconds left to go in the third. Okoboji up 33-28. Ehawks inbounding it. Abby Shaney. Billaron over to Mueller. Ball fake. Gets her defender in the air. Kicks back a 3. That one's no good. And a great box out by Martin. And Abby Shaney reaches in. And Abby has just picked up her third.
We're going to have some foul issues later.
We might. It's Okoboji ball. Final 7 seconds in the third. Pioneers up by 5. 3 seconds, 2. I don't think Okoboji realizes how much time is left, and it goes off of Bosky's hands and out of bounds. Okoboji led by 1 at halftime. They lead by 5 after 3, and it's 33-28. Stick around for the fourth quarter. It's coming up in 1 minute.
W Electric has been building relationships as your full-service electrical contractor since 1981. They have the expertise and equipment to get the job done right, and done right the first time. They define high-quality installations through their work in commercial, industrial, highway, communications, and agricultural projects. Let them be your full-service electrical contractor by contacting them at 712-852-9077 in Emmetsburg or at 319-277-0415 in Cedar Falls. K&W Electric, located in Iowa and working in Iowa.
If you're saving for retirement strategies and follows the phrase, "I'll get to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor, Jeremy Eller. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side. And there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Third quarter in the books. We head to the fourth, and a great game, 33-28. Okoboji girls lead, and they start off the quarter with the ball. They increased their lead as they outscored Emmetsburg 12-8 in that third quarter. We have a whistle and a foul, and that is going to be on Emmetsburg, and the second on Bileron. Both teams with interesting foul trouble situations.
I say anytime there's a foul, people are going to be watching to see what number goes on the board.
There are multiple players for both teams with 3 fouls.
Don't think anyone has 4 yet, do they?
No. Pioneers looking for a good possession. Stoll dribbles to the baseline, stripped away by Bileron. Then she's tackled. And then a push on Ella Stoll, and there is her 4th.
Sorry I mentioned it.
Oh, that's a big component for Okoboji, too. She only has the 1 point, but she does so much on the rebounding and getting other players involved. So
and they didn't get her out yet, so she has to be careful this possession.
That's a big foul, yes, you're right. Got to be careful there. Emmetsburg looking to capitalize, though, down by 5. Their first possession of the fourth quarter. Abby Shaney for 3. That's no good. And a nice box out by Wilson down low. Now come the Pioneers back in the front court. Bosky to Lorenzen, free throw line, dips it down to Helmers, back to Olivia. Ball fake down to Stoll, got position, goes up, scores. 35-28 Okoboji. We played a minute in the fourth quarter. Emily Shaney on the right wing for the E-Hawks. Otten, Abby Shaney now. Left side Mueller, Emily Shaney back to Maddie. Comes off a screen, step back 3, and she left it short. Emily Shaney offensive rebound. Gets it back out to Maddie Mueller into the corner for Bileron. Sees the baseline, drives, blocked from behind by Bosky and out of bounds. It will stay with the E-Hawks, but good defense. Steinkamp comes back in. Ella Stoll checks out. Titterington comes in. A low-scoring contest, especially for this Emmetsburg squad, just held at 28 points. A lot of credit goes to the Okoboji defense on that one.
You're going to say, not just because Okoboji's winning, but they're okay with this low-scoring contest.
Yeah, they are. Abby Shaney cannot handle the pass. It was too high. Turnover. Pioneers trying to capitalize. Lorenzen inside. She scores. 37-28. Okoboji matches their biggest lead, or this is their biggest lead of 9. They had a lead of 8. We've played 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Otten with it, gets it in. Abby Shaney goes up, blocked inside. Titterington has the ball, lost it. Ball on the floor. Jump ball called. Possession arrow stays with Emmetsburg.
It's going to be a fun finish, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Both teams with relatively most of their timeouts.
Well, the JV girls game we watched had a fun finish as well.
Yeah, it did. I had a final on that somewhere.
I know it was Okoboji winning by 4. I don't know the exact score.
33-29. We got a hold down low on Okoboji. And that is going to be on Shayla, her 3rd.
The 6th on Okoboji.
So free throws will be coming up next for Emmetsburg. Jade Mueller looking to inbound for the E-Hawks. They have yet to score here in the fourth quarter. They have gone to long stretches in these quarters where they haven't scored.
Here Coach Adams saying don't foul.
Steinkamp 3, that is no good. Rebound Montana Wilson. And then Otten comes across the arms and a foul.
That's a foul quite a ways away from the basket. You don't like those.
5:26 left to go in the fourth.
Just the first on Otten, though.
Team foul number 5. Reagan Swanson will check in. Okoboji basketball. This broadcast brought to you in part by Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons. Also by United Community Bank and K&W Electric. Pioneers up by 9. A made bucket here. It will be a double-digit lead. The pass goes into Wilson, and a foul on Emmetsburg. That is going to be Jade Mueller, her second. And now the Ehawks with 6 fouls. I think
it shouldn't be a 1-and-1 yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way she was shooting.
Well, if she was trying to shoot, she really fouled her then.
So 6 fouls apiece for Okoboji and Emmetsburg as a team here in the second half. Okoboji inbounds it to Helmers. Left wing guarded by Steinkamp. Top now for Bosky. Now right side, Helmers. Free throw line calling for it. Titterington inside, and a reach-in foul on Emmetsburg.
There's the 7th foul. This one could be ruled a shooting foul, though.
And once again, Jade Mueller, her third.
Give 2 shots.
Titterington at the line will shoot 2. She has not scored tonight. This will be her first attempts at the free throw line tonight. Missed the first. Score remains 37-28 Okoboji. 5 minutes and 1 second left to go. Second free throw for Titterington. And that one is no good. Wilson with the rebound.
It got quiet in here.
Missed shot by Bosky.
I think she's going to be shooting free throws again.
And then offensive rebound. Yeah, I think she's back at it. Mueller, another foul. That's 3 in like the last minute. She's already up to 4 fouls, and Titterington goes back to the line. 4:57 left to go in the fourth. Okoboji 37, Emmetsburg 28, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
37-28, Okoboji girls on top. And the Ehawk girls have struggled offensively. Looks like Iowa is up 66-44, about 11 minutes left to go in the second half. So Iowa looks like they're on their way to another Big Ten victory, unless a major collapse happens down the stretch.
Don't say that.
Big matchup Sunday with Iowa and Minnesota, the rematch. I know the Hawkeyes will be looking for a little revenge after they let one get away up in Minnesota a few weeks ago.
The good news is everyone kind of felt like that was a major upset, but then it's like, oh, Minnesota's a pretty good team.
They are pretty good, yeah.
That wasn't as bad of a loss as it looked at first.
All right, so back to basketball here. It's a 1-and-1 for Titterington. Shh, be quiet. And the free throw is missed.
We can't be more quiet.
Oh, man, sometimes I miss the student section not being able to be in the gymnasium. But I think that's going to change here pretty soon.
Based on some tweets I was seeing, might be lifted spectator limitations. Can't say anything official yet.
Right.
But
Abby Shaney for the Ehawks. It's still a 9-point lead for Okoboji. Molly Shaney now with it. Steinkamp on the right wing. Looks to get it into Molly as she tries, or not Molly, Emily. I'm thinking Molly, who's at Northwestern. It's Emily Shaney. Now Abby Shaney in the corner. Ball fakes her way down to the baseline. Goes up strong, but blocked inside by Okoboji. Fight for the rebound, jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Okoboji.
I'm sure Troy will have something on the news about the new proclamation tomorrow.
Whenever they make that announcement.
But it was a pretty prominent Des Moines sports figure that made the tweet. It was Keith Murphy.
Okay.
A lot of people know that name.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done a great job through this pandemic, not only with sports, but trying to keep everything with all the regulations and the different updates. He's done a great job with that. I've kind of trusted him more than some of the other outlets. Bosky with the ball for the Pioneers. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Okoboji girls looking for win number 2. They lead 37-28. Lorenzen high off the glass, no. Wilson, no. fight for the rebound. Maddie Mueller has it. Couple of shots there for Okoboji. Good-looking shots, didn't fall. Abby Shaney drives inside, gets bodied a little bit. No call. Ball is loose, picked up, jump ball. This time it's Emmetsburg's.
Boy, physical play.
Yeah. And what's interesting here, Tim, we've played 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Emmetsburg hasn't scored yet.
Wow, yeah.
They have not scored yet in the fourth quarter.
At the same time, Okoboji only with 4 of their own.
Yeah, it's been a low-scoring fourth. But Okoboji does have a 9-point lead. Emmetsburg is trying to get back in this one, but Okoboji just solid defense all night long. Steinkamp in the corner. That's a foot on the line, too. That one won't fall. The lid is on for Emmetsburg offensively. Here comes Okoboji as they try to feed it inside. Steinkamp stole it away, threw it back to her teammate before she crashed into the wall.
I didn't even know she had it for a second.
Wow, what a play by Taylor Steinkamp. Abby Shaney gets fouled, and Bosky's going to pick up her 4th.
Okoboji does not like the call.
So that is going to send Abby Shaney to the free throw line. She only has 2 points since the first quarter when she had 10 points. She had a really great first quarter. And she misses the free throw. And the scoring drought continues for Emmetsburg. 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes now for Emmetsburg without scoring in this fourth quarter.
And you probably take it back into the third quarter a little bit.
Oh, they still can't make a bucket. My goodness. I have not seen this from Emmetsburg in quite some time. And now a timeout call by Okoboji. Well, the Pioneers leading 37-28, and they call a timeout with 3:06 to go in the fourth. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Y100 and exploreokoboji.com.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
37-28, Okoboji girls on top. And so far, just a 4-0 fourth quarter in favor of the Pioneers, and a low-scoring fourth quarter. But the big telling stat so far is Emmetsburg hasn't scored. And we're coming up on 5 minutes of fourth quarter game clock.
Looks like we have a final on the KUOO wrestling meet. Spirit Lake Park defeating Storm Lake 59-12.
Okay, very good.
Lee Larson getting to come into Iowa for wrestling tonight.
Yes.
Getting his Minnesota practice in.
Right. Minnesota sports, they have not been able to play for quite some time as Okoboji gets an inside missed shot. But they will be back to action next Thursday.
Yeah,
Minnesota
a week from
sports.
tonight, I think Lee said he had a wrestling meet.
Correct. And a three-pointer by Mueller stops the drought for Emmetsburg. Maddie Mueller knocks in a three at 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Ehawks score their first bucket and their first points of the fourth quarter. It's just a quick timeout. We'll keep it here. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Dr. Craig Newell, also Okoboji GM Toyota, and by Edward Jones of Spencer. So 2:45 in the fourth. Emmetsburg's first points. And right now we have a score of 37-31 Okoboji. They lead by 6.
I gave that three-pointer to the wrong team.
Ah, okay.
I think we're good now.
Okay, 37-31 Okoboji. Now we've got multiple players in foul trouble. Okoboji has Stoll and Bosky with 4. Emmetsburg has Jade Mueller with 4. They have multiple players with 3. Let's see how that plays out down the stretch here in Emmetsburg. 2:42 left to go, fourth quarter. Okoboji girls nearly turn it over. Lorenzen stopped by Abby Shaney, and a 5-second call. Abby Shaney, a great defender, and she forced the 5-second call.
Yeah, it was good help defending, too, just not giving her any room to pass.
Reagan Swanson comes in. Jade Mueller checks out. Emily Shaney comes in for Emmetsburg. Got some fans waiting in the entryway to come in for the boys' game.
Looks like some Spencer fans kind of sprinkled in there too, because they have a kind of a freshman girl-boy doubleheader at the middle school gym.
Okay. Emmetsburg basketball. Reagan Swanson on the left wing for the E-Hawks to the top. Mueller, free throw line. Got away from her defender, goes up. And draws the foul.
Things are kind of getting intense right now.
On Wilson. And that's going to be her second. Mueller at the free throw line. She will shoot 2. First free throw is good. Down to a 5-point lead for Okoboji, and now both teams have scored 4 points in the fourth quarter. Second free throw coming up for Mueller. And it's good. And now it's 37-33. Okoboji's lead is down to 4. Pioneers with the ball, 2:10 to go.
Got to get across half court here.
Got to hustle. Stole across midcourt. Emmetsburg, great defense. Pokes it from behind, forces the turnover. It's Emmetsburg basketball. Abby Shaney, three-point shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, Okoboji.
Okoboji wanting a couple calls, but they get one on the rebound.
And a reach-in on the E-Hawks. Second one on Steinkamp. That's going to send Montana Wilson to the free throw line. And we still have a 1-and-1 opportunity here, as Emmetsburg has only committed 9 fouls. Okoboji has committed 8. So this is a 1-and-1 for Wilson. Everybody be quiet. Free throw is good. 16 points for Montana Wilson. 5-point lead for Okoboji. Second free throw coming up here. And that one is good as well. 39-33, Okoboji. 1:48 left to go in the fourth. E-Hawks need a bucket. Steinkamp on the left side. They work it into Emily Shaney. And Shaney traveled with it. Turnover. Minute 36 left to go in the fourth. Emmetsburg subs in players to do a quick foul here to try to get the ball, or a quick steal.
Or just maybe a quick defense to maybe force turnover.
Stoll's going to bounce it in. Bosky had her pass tipped, but Emmetsburg was not looking. And Okoboji maintains the possession. 1:25 to go in the fourth. And a reach-in foul by Billeron, her third. Team foul number 10. So it will be 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Ella Stoll. And a 6-point lead at 39-33. And Stoll's first free throw is good. Emily Shaney and Reagan Swanson come back in. 40-33 Okoboji. Second free throw coming up for Stoll. And that one is good. 41-33. Emmetsburg basketball, Abby Shaney down low. Steinkamp, Wilson with great defense down low. Fight for the ball. And a foul on Steinkamp as she tried to reach in.
I think Coach Adams is calling for a timeout, but foul comes first. He'll take it.
Steinkamp's third. And to the free throw line, Okoboji. And Helmers will be there. She has not scored since the first half. And the free throw is up and good. the last 5 free throws, Okoboji 5 for 5. And now you make a 5-point game or a 4-point game into a 9-point game here, 42-33. As the Ehawks got within striking distance. Missed free throw by Helmers, but Okoboji's got a 9-point lead. Emmetsburg will need a quick bucket. Abby Shaney for 3, no. Billeron had the offensive rebound, but lost it off her hands. 1:06 to go in the fourth. Stoll to inbound for the Pioneers. Gets it into Helmers. Back to Ella. Ella crossing midcourt. Brings it in the front court for Okoboji. We're down to 55 seconds. Pioneers will try to get it down low. Instead, Stoll has it on the left wing. 45 seconds. Pass is tipped. Turnover. Abby Shaney, reach in foul. And that is going to be on Lorenzen, her 4th.
41 seconds.
Right.
Not as big of a scare as the 4th would have been a while ago.
Right. And now Abby Shaney and the Ehawks will try to get some points with the clock stopped. Emmetsburg does have 2 timeouts left, but now it's a 1-and-1, and Abby makes it. So she'll get a second one.
Final from just north of us. ELC defeating GTRA in the girls' game 58-20.
Okay. Second free throw, Abby Shaney. And that one is no good. Offensive rebound, fight for it. Jump ball called. And a possession arrow goes to Okoboji. I want to see that Grettinger gym sometime.
I know.
That looks good.
Seen pictures. It looks like quite the facility.
It does. It does look good. 42-34. And the ball is loose. Picked up Jade Mueller. And what's the call here?
Maybe, she leaned out of bounds, I think, maybe.
Okay. And then it looked like Mueller got stepped on.
Yeah, she's kind of shooken up. She's going to go to the bench.
Right hand, she's kind of wiggling, shaking her right hand there. So she comes out. Substitution comes in. Okoboji looks to get it in. They do. A foul by Abby Shaney right away. Her 4th sends the Pioneers to the line. Okoboji 42, Emmetsburg 34. 31 seconds left to go in the 4th. Pioneers shooting 2. Double bonus as Emmetsburg has committed at least 10 fouls. And the free throw is no good by Lorenzen.
And scoreboards went out. Well, slowly it's coming back.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Second free throw is good. 43-34. Emmetsburg will need a quick bucket. Steinkamp goes on the baseline, scores, and a timeout coming. That's exactly what Emmetsburg needed there. A quick bucket and then a quick timeout to get the game within 7. And Emmetsburg will have 1 timeout left. We'll take a quick break. We're back in 30 seconds with more basketball on Y100.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
And we have a score of 43-36. Okoboji. They're trying to close out for win number 2, Tim.
And both the wins would come non-conference against Twin Lakes Conference teams. So.
Oh, that's right. They beat GTRA.
Not saying the Twin Lakes is a worse conference than the Siouxland Conference, because Twin Lakes definitely has its quality teams too.
Sure, right.
Okoboji's like, man, maybe we like these non-conference games.
Pioneers looking to inbound. Emmetsburg trying for great defense. It goes off of Okoboji and out of bounds. Oh, that's exactly what Emmetsburg needed there. A turnover. And now the E-Hawks going to look for a quick shot with 23 seconds left to go. Reagan Swanson comes in. Otten checks out. E-Hawks getting in some shooters here. Down by 7. Maddie Mueller the inbound. Abby Shaney got away from the defense, needing a quick bucket here. To Mueller off a screen, 3-point shot, in and out, no good. Reagan Swanson offensive rebound. Abby Shaney left wing, 3-point shot, that one's no good. And Montana Wilson is going to get the rebound, and that's going to secure the victory. That is going to be a foul on Steinkamp, which is her 4th. And that's going to send Okoboji to the free throw line. Montana Wilson will go to the line. 17 points for Wilson tonight is what I have her in my books. And she'll be shooting 2. First one is good. 44-36. And the second free throw. That one is good as well. 45-36, Okoboji. Emmetsburg goes inside, misses a shot by Abby Shaney, and that's the ball game. Okoboji puts up 45, and what's more impressive is they hold Emmetsburg to 36.
Great defensive effort by the Pioneers.
Unreal. Just a fantastic effort. On both sides for Okoboji. Emmetsburg just could not pop that lid off, and also you also chip in the Okoboji defense to that, and 36 points, an average of 19 per quarter, or 9 per quarter, and there was times where Emmetsburg struggled especially in that fourth quarter. They didn't score their first bucket until 2:45 to go.
Yeah, and Okoboji, during my talk with John Adams, he said he had those stretches a lot this year where they'd be good on defense but just could not get the lid off the bucket. But Okoboji seemed to score at will at times, especially in that third quarter.
So it's Okoboji getting their second win of the season, beating Emmetsburg 45-36. We have reached our post-game show brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. And that's Dr. Norland, Dr. Cornwall. We'll take a look back at this contest in 3 minutes on Y100 and exploreokoboji.com.
Lakeside is a senior life community that meets you where you are in life. Whether you need nursing care, support with daily tasks, or just don't want to mow another lawn, Lakeside offers senior apartments, assisted living, skilled nursing, and memory care. As your needs change, they can meet them all in one community. You can find their information at lakesideseniorcare.com and follow Lakeside Senior Care on Facebook for pictures and updates. Lakeside is proud to support Emmetsburg athletes. Go E-Hawks!
Gutters, gutters, gutters. This is Bill Berger, owner of Go Gutters. We specialize in installing 5- and 6-inch seamless gutters with oversized downspouts. With over 40 years experience and 4 trucks running every day, we can get you done quickly. We warranty all our work. We are local. We are the experts. We are Go Gutters.
We keep our minds in the gutters so you don't have to. Call Go Gutters at 803-609-2681.
Take your bank with you on your phone or tablet with the Iowa Trust and Savings Bank mobile banking options. As long as you are enrolled in online banking, you can start today. A simple login lets you view balances and account transactions, transfer money, or schedule payments through Bill Pay. Iowa Trust and Savings Bank of Emmetsburg. Member FDIC.
POA in Emmetsburg is pleased to be a part of the community and proud to support the area athletes and students, enhancing the local economy with improved corn prices, providing value-added markets for farmers, committed to improving the local corn basis while providing an environmentally friendly fuel and premium Dakota Gold brand livestock feed for local, regional, and national markets. POA of Emmetsburg. Check it out at poet.com or call 852-8211.
There's nothing more important than your family's well-being. Hughes Health Mart Pharmacy in Emmetsburg has a personal commitment to you and their community. Since 1906, Hughes Pharmacy has been a trusted healthcare resource for Emmetsburg and surrounding areas. While you're waiting for your prescriptions, you can shop their beautiful modern decor or get that last-minute gift. Visit Hughes Pharmacy online to refill your prescriptions and find them on Facebook for specials and updates. Hughes Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Emmetsburg Athletics. Go Ehawks!
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Well, the boys are starting to warm up as we get ready for part 2 of our doubleheader tonight between Okoboji and Emmetsburg. In the girls' game, we saw the Okoboji girls get their second win of the season, 45-36, and Okoboji with great defense in that victory.
Yeah, and that's what led to that victory was they held Emmetsburg scoreless for big stretches, and they were able to put points on themselves. So good win for Okoboji, their second win of the year. Emmetsburg, that might be one where you just might want to crumple it up and move on to the next one because there wasn't too many good things in this. Sometimes you have those games. Had some good defense at times. You can take that, and they did not give up, that's for sure. They never got to a double-digit lead, but Emmetsburg definitely going to look to regroup coming out of this one, and be interesting to see. Hopefully we can get the coach's thoughts afterwards, too, what you can take out of a game like that.
Right. Okoboji led by Montana Wilson tonight with 19, Olivia Lorenzen with 13. You have McKenna Helmers with 5. Beg your pardon, Ella Stoll with 5, Helmers with 4, Bosky with 4. For Emmetsburg, they were led by Maddie Mueller, 16, Abby Shaney, 13, and then it drops off. And that's really, you need another scorer to help in there. Taylor Steinkamp had 4, Reagan Swanson had 3, but just Maddie Mueller and Abby Shaney combined with 29 of the team's 36 points. And Okoboji uses great defense. They get a couple of big performers offensively, and they win 45-36. Another stat that Okoboji did really well in the second half compared to the first half was limit their turnovers. 13 turnovers in the first half, had them for only around 6 in the second half.
Yeah, anytime you can limit turnovers, that's going to be a good game for you. And Okoboji, like I said, their defense kind of turned it the other way, so they didn't have to rely too much on their offense. Their defense really pulled away.
So a win for Okoboji as they go to 2-9, and they win by 9. Tomorrow night, they will host Sheldon. Tim will have the call from Milford.
Yeah, it should be a great game going back to Siouxland Conference play and see if this win gives this girls team some confidence heading into a Sheldon game, which their girls team kind of struggling as well, but Siouxland Conference pretty tough.
So that can be heard on Q102 tomorrow night. Emmetsburg drops to 5-5, and they will travel to East Sac coming up tomorrow night. Well, now we get ready for our boys contest between the same two teams. Looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. The Okoboji Pioneers are 5-4. Emmetsburg is 3-6. Okoboji without a couple of key players. And should be a fun, interesting game in this one, too.
Yeah, it should be kind of high scoring, I think. Both teams going to want to rely on the 3 a little bit, but I think it'll be whoever can kind of dominate down low will be the better off team.
All right, I had a chance to catch up with Emmetsburg boys basketball coach Bill Geelan. Tim caught up with Okoboji boys basketball coach Ryan Stumbo. Those pregame interviews next, brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Okay, I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Imagine a Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Part 2 of our doubleheader between Okoboji and Emmetsburg coming up here shortly with our boys game. And before we get to it, let's bring in Emmetsburg boys basketball coach Bill Geelan. Bill, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Scott.
Bill, let's go back to Monday as you opened up the new year with a game against Manson Northwest Webster. You got the victory, 43-34, and take us through that game a little bit on Monday night.
I think Monday night we started a little bit slow. We struggled to put the ball in the hoop. I thought we played really good defensively, challenged a lot of their shots and made them tough. So we did a really good job defensively the whole night, played pretty well and aggressive for all 4 quarters. But a big issue for us that night was we just struggled to put the ball in the hoop. We shot the ball decent percentage on the outside. Inside we just didn't make some of those easier ones. So that's been a focus for us as of late, trying to make sure that we have an emphasis on exploding up to the rim and giving ourselves a better chance to put it in the hoop.
On the positive side, though, looking at the stat line here, it did look like you had a really good second quarter, outscored them 12-4, and then came out of that halftime break 19-11. So looks like as you know the game kind of went on, you were able to score a few more points.
Yeah, we were. Lex Castle did a really good job shooting the basketball. He was a pretty bright spot for us offensively. Teams do a really good job taking away Ben on the inside. Ben's a pretty dynamic player for us. He does an excellent job scoring the basketball. But when teams, pack it in on him and bring 2 guys, maybe 3 at times, it makes it really, really hard for him to score. So where it's important, we have some other guys step up. I was really impressed with how Lex shot the basketball. So yeah, but again, like you said, we held him to 4 points and 11 points in the second and third quarter. So holding a team to 15 points throughout 2 quarters is always a bright spot for us. We enjoy that when we see it. So one thing we can't do is have an off game defensively. We can only just control what we can there, and then offensively we just need to make sure we get the clean looks, and that'll hopefully increase our percentages.
That was your first game out of the break, the holiday Christmas break, and just give us some insight on what you guys did accomplish during the break. Were you able to get scrimmages or practices, or just kind of take us through that?
The majority of the time we practiced. We worked on a few new things that we want to insert offensively. Other than that, it was kind of back to basics. When we take 6 days off, we want to make sure we get back in shape, rep our ball handling and shooting and things like that. So we really put an emphasis on that, as well as some of the new stuff we put in as far as offense goes. Tweaked our sets a little bit to hopefully give us a little bit more of an advantage based on what other teams have done to us. So we're trying to make some adjustments there. And other than that, we do the same things defensively and rep intensity and pressuring teams and doing a good job of making sure we don't get beat. We did have a scrimmage against North Union. They came to our house, and I thought we got a lot better that day. And they gave us a great look. It was a good day. We were able to work on some of those new things I was talking about, execute a few sets, and so it was a really good day. I thought our break was very positive, and I thought we learned a lot, got better.
Fantastic. Back to action tonight against non-conference Okoboji, a Pioneer squad that's very physical, very athletic. They've got some shooters. What have you seen from Okoboji?
Well, kind of like you said, they're fast, they're athletic. That's going to pose a lot of problems for us. One thing that they do really well is shoot the basketball from the outside. I think they don't shoot a lot, but what they do, they put it in the hoop. I think they're shooting at a pretty good clip, about high 30s for percentage. So we're going to really have to, they're going to stretch us out. We'll have to get out on time and make sure we're not late. But at the same time, we can't give up easy points in the paint, can't get beat on the drive. So we'll have to do a really good job closing out short, but yet challenging all of our shots. So that'll be a big focus for us tonight.
Should be a fun game. Bill, thank you so much for joining us in the pregame. We appreciate it. Best luck against Okoboji.
Yep, I appreciate it, Scott. Thank you.
That is Emmetsburg boys basketball coach Bill Geelan. We'll talk Okoboji boys basketball next on Y100.
More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Patient focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
Joining me now on the pregame show is Okoboji boys coach Ryan Stumbo. Coach, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, getting ready for this game tonight against Emmetsburg. Let's go back to how you got 2021 started. It was a conference matchup against Sioux Center. Sioux Center, always a tough team. You fall on the road 63-51. What did you take out of that matchup?
Yeah, no, I thought that, in that game we took a little bit to kind of get going, and Sioux Center put together a really nice second quarter and kind of dug ourselves a hole that was tough to fully recover from. But we were really proud. Our guys, they kept battling, they kept fighting. We were able to tie it up in the fourth quarter and had opportunities to, take advantage of that. But Sioux Center had enough of an answer to, hold that push off and finish it. So it's one of those games where you're coming back from break and you're faced with a little adversity now, and good opportunity for the boys to think about taking that as a challenge and using that to try to continue to compete hard. So we knew it was going to be a really busy week for us. We know it's another hard-earned week like all the weeks are. So we'll have to have a good mentality tonight and tomorrow and continue to compete hard.
And you mentioned that break. How was practice over that break?
It was good. I thought I had good energy, and, it's always good to get back into things after a little time off. And the guys seemed kind of refreshed, and I thought I had a good stretch of practice. And always good to be able to be around the guys and enjoyed our time working over break.
And as this kind of seems like a constant question for this season, how are injuries and health doing for your guys?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've been dealt with some, and, it's part of it, and you hate when it happens for anybody. You have to just find a way and know that his group is committed to do that. Obviously, we've really been missing Lucas Lorenzen. He's such a difference maker for us, and he's been out now for a while and working very, very hard to get back at it, and hopefully we'll have him again soon. And, we had another really kind of significant player for us, Jaden Heller, who does so many things for us and is also really important. He went down that second quarter of the Sioux Center game too, and so it's something that you deal with, and we just have to find a way. And, it's a challenge for everyone to kind of step up and just kind of bond closer and try to, tough it out and gut it out.
So tonight's opponent is Emmetsburg, a non-conference matchup for your Pioneers tonight. What do you know about the E-Hawks?
I know that they're a strong team. They're going to be physical. They have the Dunlap kid inside and does a lot of really nice things, good rebounder, good finisher and scorer, and has nice touch. So we're going to have to really work to protect the paint. We're going to have to work to keep their guards in front of us and contest shots. Every game is a competitive game, and every game we need to be focused and bring our best, and tonight will be no exception.
So what would you say are the keys to victory for your Pioneers tonight?
Yeah, it will be really important for us to protect the paint. We really need to do a better job defensively and commit to that side of the ball, whether we just buckle down or find ways to get creative to try to keep teams out of rhythm and getting to the line and close looks. So if we can do that, really buy in on that side and compete on that side and contest shots, the offense comes and goes, but we feel good about being able to get some good looks offensively throughout the night. So hopefully we do a good enough combination of those things to walk away with a win.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to this one tonight, Coach. Best of luck tonight, and hope to get your thoughts after the game as well.
Thank you, Tim.
Yes, thank you. That was Coach Ryan Stumbo joining us on the pregame show. More coming up between the Emmetsburg E-Hawks and Okoboji Pioneers on Y100 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Getting ready for Okoboji and Emmetsburg boys. The Okoboji boys are 5-4. The Emmetsburg boys are 3-6. And this should be a very fun, fast-paced, physical contest, Tim.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're expecting, and both coaches kind of expecting the same thing as well.
All right, so let's take a look at tonight's starters, as we will start off with the visitors from Okoboji. And they are going to start off with Will Hoffman. He is a 5'11 senior. 6'1 senior Will Jensen. 5'11" junior Austin Harms, 6' senior Jaden Heller, and 6'3" senior Justin Vaughn. Okoboji coached by Ryan Stumbo. Let's take a look at Emmetsburg and their starting lineups for tonight's non-conference matchup. 5'10" senior Lex Castle, 6'3" senior Ben Dunlap, 5'11" senior Colby Weir, 6'1" senior Cole Keller, and 5'4" sophomore Sean Europa. Emmetsburg coached by Bill Geelan, a record of 3-6. So there's your starting lineups for the Ehawks of Emmetsburg, the Pioneers of Okoboji. Tonight, Okoboji will be in the maroon with the white lettering. Emmetsburg will be in the white and the black and gold lettering and trim. All right, we're on Y100 tonight and also live video streamed at exploreokoboji.com. Scott Nolte and Tim Soper.
Yeah, we are ready for this boys game, and like we said, should be a good one. Looks like it's going to be Heller and seat number 30. That is Cole Keller.
Heller and Keller.
Okay.
Sounds like a children's book. Heller and Keller. Here we go. Siouxland Conference, Twin Lakes Conference, non-conference matchup tonight. Okoboji Emmetsburg. And the jump ball, the tap control by Emmetsburg into the hands of Ben Dunlap. Ehawks start off the first quarter with the ball. So Castle, Dunlap, Weir, Keller, and Europa for the Ehawks. Dunlap, left side. He'll pass it off to Colby Weir on the wing. Back to Ben.
Tight defense by Okoboji right now.
Packing it in there. Right side for Castle. On the baseline, he pulls up the jumper. Missed it too strong. Rebound Pioneers. They have Hoffman, Jensen, Harms, Heller, and Vaughn. And a three-point shot put up. That one hits the back iron. That is no good by Heller. Both teams start 0-1. Okoboji without one of their biggest offensive threats in Lucas Lorenzen. Dunlap to Europa. Top three-point shot. That hits the back iron. No. Getting his hands on it. Offensive rebound is Colby Weir and a foul. Did coach say any timeline on when they might get Lorenzen back?
They weren't quite sure yet. That's obviously they were hoping as soon as possible, but ankles are tricky. You just never know sometimes.
Okay. I know they would love to have him, especially here towards the middle part of the season and towards the end when the postseason gets. The foul was called on Heller. Then the inbounds goes to Dunlap, and Ben scores the game's first two. So Emmetsburg leads 2-0. Okoboji basketball and driving inside. Scoring is Will Jensen. And I hear the Okoboji boys, especially the two Wills, have really stepped up. Hoffman and Jensen.
Yeah, you never wish for an injury on anyone, but kind of led to some Okoboji players really stepping up in the scoring department.
Castle knocks down a three from the corner, and it's now 5-2. Lex had a good game Monday night against Manson Northwest Webster as the Ehawks got the victory. Now Okoboji throws it away for a turnover. Emmetsburg back in the front court. Dunlap with the ball. He pulls back a three. That's good. So Dunlap and Castle back-to-back threes. Emmetsburg is up 8-2. Okoboji gets it inside off the glass, and scoring is Justin Vaughn. Okoboji forces a turnover. Emmetsburg then forces a turnover. And back to the Ehawks. Castle to Dunlap as he crosses midcourt. Had it stripped from behind. And Okoboji forces another Emmetsburg turnover. Pioneers bring it back in the front court. Up and down, fast-paced quarter so far, kind of like what we expected. And now slowing it up just a tad is Hoffman to get a good quality possession here. Heller now down to the baseline, kicking it out. Ball is tipped in the air, but it's recovered by Will Jensen. Down low, they get it into Vaughn. Vaughn with the dribble, and then he gets pushed. So that will be a foul on Emmetsburg. Wesley Plant's going to check in. Cole Keller his first. Pioneers inbound it underneath the hoop. Step back three, and that one hits the iron. Hoffman, no good. But stolen away and put in, bucket by Jaden Heller. And now a timeout called by Bill Geelan. He was not happy with that lazy pass. And he says, hey, I want to talk to you. You know, no sitting on the bench. We're going to stand up for this one. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, 8-6. And quick timeout, we'll just keep it here.
Yeah, Okoboji kind of clawing back in this one. Emmetsburg really finding their range quickly, and I don't know if that was what Okoboji expected. They probably expected them to really try to get inside first.
Okoboji's first game of the new year, they traveled to Sioux Center. They lost 63-51, competed hard against a good Warriors team. Always tough to play at Sioux Center. Emmetsburg traveled to Manson on Monday, and they got the victory 43-34. Here it's 8-6 in a close first quarter so far. Emmetsburg boys lead by 2, 5 minutes to go first. The Hawks trying to break the press. They are unable to do so, and the bucket is scored by Will Jensen. Turnover again for the E-Hawks, having some trouble here in the backcourt.
Kind of the basketball equivalent of a pick six.
Yeah, you're right. 8-8 now the score. We're tied. E-Hawks with the basketball. Castle has it. Right side. Plants trying to post up on the block. Europa in the corner. 3-ball. That one's no good. Rebound, Okoboji. Oh, boy.
He was a lot of contact down low, and he did hit the ground, which is a travel, but Okoboji going to say he was helped down to the ground.
Coach Stumbo not agreeing with that call, and I don't disagree with him there. But they are going to call a travel and give it right back to the E-Hawks. Emmetsburg fires up a 3. Castle no good. And outlet pass off the rebound into the front court, and the finger roll layup is scored by Justin Vaughn. Okoboji has retaken the lead, 10-8. Emmetsburg back into the front court, but Okoboji getting their hands and getting aggressive on defense. In the corner, Dunlap. Castle back to the top. Dunlap fires up a 3. That one is no good. Rebound, Okoboji. Here come the Pioneers in the front court. Vaughn trailing.
What a dump off.
An assist by Hoffman. And head coach Bill Geelan calls his second timeout of the quarter with 3:37 left to go in the first. We'll take one as well as Okoboji leads 12-8. We're back in 1 minute on Y100 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Patient focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
Take your bank with you on your phone or tablet with the Iowa Trust and Savings Bank mobile banking options. As long as you are enrolled in online banking, you can start today. A simple login lets you view balances and account transactions, transfer money, or schedule payments through Bill Pay. Iowa Trust and Savings Bank of Emmetsburg. Member FDIC.
Emmetsburg inbounding with 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. Okoboji boys leading 12-8. And Okoboji is currently on a 10-0 run. Emmetsburg led 8-2 after Dunlap hit a 3-ball. And a 10-0 run for the Pioneers. Okoboji's now up by 4. Castle tries to get it to Europa. Okoboji gets their hands on it, forces another turnover.
Very active hands for Okoboji.
Very active. Pioneers spin move and a beauty. Dump down to Vaughn, goes up, scores after the assist from Harms. So Vaughn scores his 8th point of the quarter. And a foul called on Emmetsburg and on Wesley Plants, his first. trying to make it a 3-point play is Justin Vaughn, and he does. So he has 9. And that pressure here in this backcourt has forced some fits on Emmetsburg. And they try to get it to Dunlap. They just kind of lob it over midcourt, and they throw it away. Turnover number 6. Bill Geelan has already burned 2 timeouts. 3 ball is scored by Will Jensen. My goodness. It was 8-2 not too long ago, and Wesley Plants stops the 16-0 run. And it's now 18-10, Okoboji with the lead.
Just an assault on the basket by Okoboji.
Yeah. A nice pick and roll, and the drive inside kind of hangs on the rim a little bit there for Austin Harms. Doesn't drop. Rebound Emmetsburg, and Dunlap brings it across midcourt, trailing by 8. Ehawks with the basketball in the corner for Europa. 3 ball. That's good. Sean Europa from downtown. It's now 18-13. We got a good battle. We're under 2 to go, first quarter. Okoboji basketball. Will Hoffman. Right wing now for Heller. Heller drives to the baseline. Trap back to Hoffman. Hoffman inside, tries to dump it into, Harms try to dump it into Hoffman, and it goes through his hands out of bounds. Too many H's in the starting lineup for Okoboji. Heller, Harms, and Hoffman.
A couple Wills.
Yeah, I get confused. Emmetsburg ball down by 5. Minute 40 to go, opening quarter. Europa brings it across midcourt and looks to pass it right side. Turnover. Stepping in the passing lane was Will Hoffman, and he gets fouled by Sean Europa. So Hoffman stepped in that passing lane, forced another turnover. And foul on the floor or shooting?
On the floor.
On the floor, okay. So Hoffman will be the inbounder for Okoboji. This broadcast brought to you in part by the Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park, also by Iowa Trust and Savings Bank, and by Go Gutters and Go Foamit in Emmetsburg. Okoboji looking to inbound, up by 5. Pioneers drive inside, finger roll layup is good, plus the foul. Europa tried to take the charge, but he was too far underneath the hoop. So the foul by Europa, the bucket by Will Jensen. He had the right idea to take a charge, but he just wasn't quite far out enough.
Yeah, and usually when a team loses their leading scorer, it's kind of some inexperienced players coming in, but there's a lot of seniors still in this Okoboji team.
There is. Missed free throw. Okoboji leads 20-13. Emmetsburg with the basketball, down by 7, and a minute 15 to go. Into the contest for the Ehawks is Grant Kibbe. Castle lobs it in, and the ball is loose, but picked right back up. Now Kibbe underneath gets the feed. Tries to get Vaughn in the air. Back out to Dunlap. Dunlap free throw line in the paint. Kicks it out to Kibbe in the corner. Kibbe 3 ball, and that one left short.
The
Rebound.
double clutch may have cost him there.
Yeah. Rebound Okoboji. And here come the Pioneers. Heller with it. Little stop and go. Then he dumps it down to Vaughn. Vaughn off the glass, scores. Man, what a quarter by Vaughn. And some great looks by Okoboji to get Vaughn the basketball.
I was going to say some great passes to him.
Right. Vaughn's done a great job of getting position down low. He's got 11. Emmetsburg with the ball. Okoboji's up 22-13. 20 seconds to go first. Ehawks with Castle down to 15 seconds. Keegan Joyce, now Kibbe, 9 seconds. Kibbe back to Joyce on the left wing. In the corner, Dunlap, baseline, starts to wiggle his way in. He draws the foul. So Dunlap goes to the free throw line where he will shoot 2. And the free throw, or the foul, is on Dobbs. Ben has 5 first quarter points. Free throw good. Make it 6 coming into the contest. For Emmetsburg, Colby Weir. Second free throw for Ben Dunlap. And that one is good. 22-15. Inbounds play has been stolen, but missing it was Keegan Joyce. And the first quarter comes to a close. Okoboji 22, Emmetsburg 15, second quarter coming up in 1 minute.
Nothing more important than your family's well-being. Hughes Health Mart Pharmacy in Emmetsburg has a personal commitment to you and their community. Since 1906, Hughes Pharmacy has been a trusted healthcare resource for Emmetsburg and surrounding areas. While you're waiting for your prescriptions, you can shop their beautiful modern decor or get that last-minute gift. Visit Hughes Pharmacy online to refill your prescriptions and find them on Facebook for specials and updates. Hughes Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Emmetsburg Athletics. Go Ehawks!
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
A lot of points scored in that first quarter by both teams, but it's Okoboji out by 7. And a big first quarter for Justin Vaughn with 11 for the Pioneers.
You said Okoboji went on a 16-0 run at one point?
Yes. At one point, Emmetsburg was up 8-2. And then before you know it, 16-0 run by Okoboji. And Emmetsburg started crawling back a little bit to get it within 7. That's where we stand. And now Emmetsburg thought they got a turnover force, but a reach-in is going to be called. No?
Just kick ball, I think.
Oh, kick, okay.
I heard something weird.
So Okoboji will inbound. And on the inbounds, a nice inbounds play to Will Jensen, who scores, and he's in double figures with 11. 24-15. Okoboji's lead is 9. Emmetsburg was trapped for a moment, but they get out of it. Dunlap now has it. And they will swing it around. Castle back into the corner. Joyce for 3. That one's no good. Dunlap offensive rebound down low on the block. He goes up. Missed it short. Rebound Okoboji. Ehawks had a couple of good looks at it. Pioneers with a 9-point lead in the ball. Back in the front court. Here comes Okoboji splitting the defense off the glass, and scoring the bucket is Austin Harms. Double-digit lead now for Okoboji at 26-15. Ehawks, Castle. Free throw line for Dunlap. Starts to move. Back out to Colby Weir. Now Castle again. Back to Weir. Top 3 ball. That one is on the way. He missed it. Offensive rebound by Dominic Juries. Inside Joyce. He missed it too strong. Tapped out. And Emmetsburg's going to get their 3rd look at a bucket here. Dunlap, and we have a reach-in foul on Okoboji.
Clean game foul-wise by both teams.
Jaden Heller is going to pick up his 2nd. Something to be aware of for Okoboji down the stretch. Emmetsburg lobs it in. Dunlap with the catch. The shot in the paint, no. He had his hands on it, tipped it. Ball still loose. And rebound by Okoboji.
Harms didn't reestablish himself in bounds when he touched that one.
Oh, okay. And now a timeout called by Coach Stumbo of Okoboji. So Emmetsburg trying to get on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Timeout by the Pioneers. They'll have the ball when we come back. Let's do a 30-second break and back on Y100 and explore Okoboji.com.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Hi, this is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
We are in the second quarter. Okoboji leading 26-15. 26-15. And I believe we should have a final on that men's game, right?
Yeah, I could probably find it here.
I was trying to, my phone is kind of getting slow on me. Iowa was at Maryland tonight. I'll let you.
89-67.
80 final?
Yes.
Okay. So Iowa wins by double digits. And they get another victory in the Big Ten. Back at home Sunday against Minnesota. You can listen to it on KUOO.
Leave 12:30 pregame on that.
And Emmetsburg loses it for turnover into the hands of Vaughn. Okoboji starts the fast break and a reach-in foul as Will Jensen was driving hard to the rack.
It's almost like on defense, Emmetsburg doesn't know what to do with the speed of Okoboji.
Boy, he just turned on another gear, didn't he? Colby Weir, his first. And what do we got? Okay, foul on the floor, so that's team foul number 5. Okoboji inbounds. Will Hoffman, the inbounder. In the corner. And Hoffman with the travel. Pioneer fans wanted maybe a push on Emmetsburg. But not going to get the call, and it's going to be Emmetsburg basketball. And they have not scored here in the second quarter. 2 minutes and change, still stuck at 15. Dunlap, free throw line, drives in the paint, kicks it out. Foot on the line, long two is no good by Juries. Rebound Okoboji. The shooting woes continue for the E-Hawks. And Okoboji basketball up by 11. Pioneers get it down on the baseline for Vaughn. Tipped away, ball's loose on the floor. And we got a push on Okoboji. So the Pioneers will get a personal foul.
Looks like it's on Hoffman.
His first. Coming in will be Aiden Doms. And Emmetsburg still looking for their first points in the second quarter, trailing 26-15. Castle to Joyce, back to Lex. Free throw line. And Joyce for three, no good. Dunlap trying to tip it out. And it will be, it's going to be Okoboji basketball.
Ever really signal it?
Well, one official tried to, and then this other one here on the baseline saw a better view of it and said Okoboji ball. This broadcast tonight brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance, agent Scott Troutman, Consumers Lumber, and also by Aluma Trailers. We have another whistle here, and this is going to be on Emmetsburg.
Lots of stoppages all of a sudden.
Yeah, we had a fast pace, and then all of a sudden it just kind of screeched a little bit here in the second quarter. 26-15 still the score, Okoboji. High scoring first quarter. Second quarter, not so much. Only 4-0 the score here in the second quarter in favor of the Pioneers. Okoboji loses it. Turnover. Emmetsburg back in the front court. Juries has it top. Right side for Weir. Inside to Dunlap, and it's poked out of bounds. Earlier tonight in our girls contest, it was Okoboji winning 45-36. Pioneer girls get win number 2. Really good game for Montana Wilson, 19 points in that one. Also, Olivia Lorenzen with 13. Okoboji holding Emmetsburg to 15 points right now. And a three-point shot is no good. Offensive putback is good by Castle. So it took 3.5 minutes before Emmetsburg would score their first bucket here in the second quarter. Castle gets on the board for them. Pioneers outside three. That is good. and that is Will Jensen.
He's proven to be a pretty good shooter for the Pioneers.
Emmetsburg breaks the press. Dunlap got in. He goes up, and he draws the foul on Doms. Ben Dunlap will go to the free throw line. Doms picks up his second. Ben has 7 points, but all in the first quarter. Free throw is no good. 3:59 left to go before half. 29-17 Okoboji boys on top. Second free throw coming for Ben Dunlap after missing the first. And it's good. 29-18. Okoboji ball now, up by 11. Led by 7 after 1. Have increased their lead here in the second. Floater in the lane by Doms. No, Europa skies for the rebound. And it's Emmetsburg basketball. Sean has it. Now passes to the left side, and this is Tyler Morton. Now Weir. Back to Europa. Europa gets it right back. 3 ball. That one is good. Sean Europa showing some range.
That's one thing that has worked for Emmetsburg. Their 3-pointers have been falling.
That is 4 3-pointers for Emmetsburg in the first half. Gets it back within 8. Okoboji a 3. No. Dom's offensive rebound with one hand, and he scores.
I'm impressed with Okoboji's play inside.
Back comes Emmetsburg quickly, and scoring is Morton.
Now I'm impressed by Emmetsburg's play inside.
So now we had a little 3-minute stretch there where things were just kind of quiet and a little bit slow, and now the pace has picked up again.
I was going to say, what offensive drought?
Okoboji dumps it down to Doms. Triple team, so he's going to kick it out, and a 3 ball. No. Rebound Castle, and Doms is all over it. And that is actually a really big foul because Doms just picked up his 3rd. So he is in some foul trouble, and he's going to check out as Vaughn comes in, and so does Will Hoffman.
Yeah, because Doms and Vaughn were kind of trading minutes a little bit, but now Vaughn probably going to be asked to play a majority of the rest of the second quarter, maybe the third quarter too.
Yeah, you're right. Okoboji does have a 31-23 lead. We have 2.5 to go second quarter. Emmetsburg looking for a good shot here. Castle to Weir. Free throw line back to Castle. Inside to Dunlap. He starts to move motion, but double team. Good defense by Okoboji, but Dunlap so good underneath, and he scores. Great athlete, Ben Dunlap. He's heading to Morningside.
I was going to say, have you had a game since that was announced?
I don't think so. I think he announced that over the holiday break. Emmetsburg did play Monday, but we did not cover it. And so as the pass goes into Vaughn, swatted away from behind by Castle. Vaughn gets it back. He scores. Emmetsburg, Morton 3 ball in the corner. No good. Rebound Okoboji. Going back to Ben Dunlap, signed his letter of intent to attend Morningside in the fall for football.
Offense or defense?
That I'm not sure. I just
very good on both ends.
Right, correct. And we have 1:34 to go before halftime. 33-25 Okoboji.
Okoboji just entered the bonus with Emmetsburg's 7th foul.
Picking up the personal was Tyler Morton. And the free throw on the way on the 1-and-1. Heller is good. I know Morningside football year in and year out, just so talented, so good. So
what was it, like 2 conference losses in the last 4 years or something?
Yeah, back-to-back championships. They finished the fall season undefeated again. The GPAC move the championships to the spring. So, and then another area athlete, Max Carney from Spirit Lake. He signed with Morningside. So they just continue to rebuild that program. Restock, reload. All right, what do we got here? Okoboji didn't quite check in good enough, or Austin Simpson trying to get in, and now he will officially get into the contest. I don't get that. Do you?
It's they're saying he didn't check in properly or whatever, but they usually wouldn't let him all the way into the game that far without it. I don't know.
Yeah, he checks in properly, I guess, and then comes back in. 35-25. Okoboji's lead is now 10 as Castle drives in, draws the foul.
And that should put Emmetsburg in the bonus.
So that is the first foul on, Okoboji. And Justin Vaughn first. Free throw by Castle is good. And by the way, Ben's mom just texted me. Second free throw, Castle, no good. Tipped out to Okoboji. It's going to be for defense.
Okay.
Ben played a fantastic safety position this past fall. And now, as Okoboji tries to fire it in the corner.
Jensen was not ready for it.
One zigged when one should have zagged. And
ball went right between them.
Yeah, turnover Okoboji. I know Ben will do some great things on defense for the Mustangs and the football team. But right now, focusing on basketball. And Okoboji's got a 35-26 lead. 3-ball Morton. That one is no good. Rebounded down low by Vaughn for Okoboji. And it will be Pioneer basketball. We're under a minute. 3-ball in the corner for the Pioneers. Ring it up, and that is Will Hoffman.
Great transition offense tonight for the Pioneers.
Emmetsburg looking for an answer, trailing by 12.
As we approach 30 seconds left in the first half.
Castle, nice drive to the hoop. No call as he goes down to the floor, but an offensive rebound by Dunlap. Now he steps out, 3-ball right side. That left short. Rebound Okoboji. Ehawks got a couple of good looks at it. Now a 2-on-1 for the Pioneers. Vaughn passing it off to Hoffman, who scores. 10 seconds to go, second quarter. Okoboji leading 40-26. Emmetsburg with 5 seconds. Castle out to Europa. 3 seconds. Long 3-ball. That one is no good, and that is the first half. Okoboji 40, Emmetsburg 26. Pioneers lead by 14 as we go to halftime, which is brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center. And we'll be back in 2 minutes with our halftime show.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park. Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
Boys halftime right now is 40-26 in favor of the Okoboji boys. And before we get to the second half and a look at first half stats, let's welcome in Okoboji girls basketball coach John Adams. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win. Fantastic effort by your group tonight.
Yeah, thanks much, Scott. Yeah, we're really proud of how the girls bought into a game plan and really executed. Just guarded the entire game. And this group, it's awesome for them to get rewarded because they've continued to grind and work hard, and that's not easy to do when you're not seeing the results on the scoreboard. But we've kept getting better. We did a much better job taking care of the basketball tonight, and just stayed together, and it was fun. You know, they made a little run there in the second quarter where we got down, and like I told the girls, in past games, that's kind of where we lose it. You know, the wheels fall off, and we just have a hard time getting it back, and tonight we didn't. They took ownership of it, and that was the word of the day yesterday. Our two captains, Montana Wilson and Emma Larson, did our word of the day we do before every practice and kind of discuss that, and they did an awesome job with planting a seed and ownership, and more than one word, but that's all right. They did a great job explaining that, and the girls had a kind of a players-only meeting, and they just really have stuck together as a group, and that's been fun to see. So like we always tell them, basketball is so much more than just what happens on the court, and this group's just continued to work, stay together, and we read the book Win in the Dark this year, and it's nice to see it now on the scoreboard because they've been winning in the dark all year. They're awesome kids. They do the right thing. They work hard, and it's great to see it get, come out with a W against a really good Emmetsburg team.
Yeah, and I was going to say the defense tonight was phenomenal, holding Emmetsburg to 36 points. This Emmetsburg squad can score, and defensively tonight, just fantastic. I know, for example, in the fourth quarter, Emmetsburg did not score until 2:45 left to go in the quarter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I knew we guarded well. I didn't know we guarded that well, but they are. Shaney's been playing forever, it seems like, and is one of the best guards you're going to see in this part of the state. And then Mueller, with her first game back, hit some big shots, and, they had a great win over South Central Calhoun without Mueller, and you put her out there, and it's a really, really good team. So the girls just did an awesome job of knowing who the shooters were, getting to them when they had to, helping off some kids that maybe don't look to shoot as much, and then we did a good job cleaning up the misses on the glass.
Yeah. Offensively, I had Montana Wilson with 19. I thought she did great job of getting position to allow those passes to get into her.
She did, yeah. She battled all night, and she's done a great job all season for us, and it was fun to see the ball get to her. The guards did a fantastic job of giving her the ball where she can score, and then she went up and scored through some contact, and, whether it was McKenna Helmers, Olivia Lorenzen, Ella Stoll made some nice passes to her, Shayla Bosky, Emma Larson, all those girls did a really good job getting her the ball, and she's tough to stop down low.
Yeah. Ella Stoll tonight, I thought she played fantastic. Her effort, all your girls with great effort. Ella with 5 points tonight, but she did so much more than the scoring.
Exactly. She did, and she's done that all year where maybe the stats aren't going to jump off the page, but she's been a great leader. She's worked extremely hard, and her effort tonight and even her leadership on the court. And she got in foul trouble and then did a good job playing smart and staying in the game, hit some big free throws, made some great passes, and really guarded. And she's got to guard, anywhere from a point guard to a power forward.
Right.
She's kind of got to guard them all, and she's versatile enough and athletic enough that she can do it, and she did a great job tonight at that.
Now you got win number 2. Congratulations once again. Now Sheldon, as you go second time around through the Siouxland Conference, that was your first game of the season.
Yep.
And I know your squad has improved since then. But what do you remember about that Sheldon squad for tomorrow night's
conference? Yeah, they've struggled. but the other night they got a great win against a ranked Rock Valley team. So we'll watch that film tonight. We just got it today, and they pressed us. I know when we played them last time, we turned it over way too much, and that was we were kind of in the game for a while, and then pressure got to us, and it just got away there in the second half. But they do a good job in a zone, and then they're going to full court press you. They've got some shooters, some kids that drive. Their power forward drives really well, and so we'll have to pick up the scouting report tomorrow. Like I told the girls, we're going to enjoy the heck out of this one tonight, and then tomorrow come out and get to play at home again, and have a team that's a good team, but a team that we feel like we can definitely beat.
All right, John. Well, congratulations on the win. The two Tims will be there tomorrow night on Q102. So
Tim squared, perfect.
Tim squared.
Thanks,
all right.
guys. As always, appreciate your guys' great coverage.
You bet, John. Thank you. All right, that is John Adams, Okoboji girls basketball coach, joining us, and I'll bring back in Tim Soper. And what a win for the Okoboji girls tonight over Emmetsburg.
Yeah, and I enjoy what he said, enjoy this one and try to carry it into the next one as well, because Sheldon, like you said, a team that got them the first time, but definitely a beatable team because they've struggled their fair share this year as well, so it'll be fun to be there tomorrow. That one on Q102.
Q102 with the girls around 6:15, boys to follow. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back with first half stats. Can we do a minute, Tim? Are you able to do that?
I can probably do that.
All right, let's do a minute. We'll be back with stats and the second half on Y100.
No one size fits all when it comes to planning your future. The Financial Center understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at varying stages of your life. The Financial Center can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Dean Lawlier at the Financial Center today at 712-852-3443 and schedule your free initial consultation. The Financial Center, helping you plan for tomorrow today. Securities offered through Securities America Inc., a registered broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors Inc. The Financial Center and Securities America are separate entities.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we just want you to know Pizza Ranch is here. Pizza Ranch is here with contactless delivery and curbside pickup. And now your local Pizza Ranch is here with safety measures and social distancing guidelines in place to provide all the buffet favorites you've been missing. Our full buffet is now open, and we look forward to serving you safely. Because here at Pizza Ranch, we're here for you.
Stop by your Emmetsburg Pizza Ranch today.
40-26 is our halftime score. As let's take a look at some first half stats. Wrapping up my scoring here. All right, Okoboji with 14 from Will Jensen, Justin Vaughn 13, Will Hoffman 5, Aiden Doms 2, Austin Harms 2, and Jaden Heller with 4. Missed that earlier. But Jensen with 14, Vaughn with 13. Emmetsburg got 10 from Ben Dunlap, 6 from Castle, 6 from Europa, Wesley Plants with 2, Tyler Morton with 2. And Okoboji leads 40-26. The Emmetsburg boys went on a couple of scoring droughts there, and Okoboji kind of took advantage of that and raced out to a bigger lead. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. Should be fun, very entertaining, fast-paced. Here we go. As we start the third quarter. And Emmetsburg in the white, Okoboji in the maroon, and this time the Ehawks going left to right. They start off the quarter with the ball. Thank you so much for listening or watching wherever you may be at and whatever device or whatever you're using to watch or listen. We appreciate it. Baseline jumper, that one is missed in the corner by Cole Keller. Rebound Okoboji, Pioneer basketball. And the Pioneers work inside. Tough shot. Good defense by Okoboji, but an offensive rebound by Vaughn.
Very impressed with his play tonight.
Yeah, he's kind of stepped up.
Very quick foul called on Jensen, but not many people heard the whistle.
Oh, a foul called?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. Yeah, good ears there, Tim. So Will Jensen will pick up a personal foul. 42-26. Like, we just got done talking to John Adams of Okoboji, and I said, yeah, I kind of miss all the fans and the students. And, when the gym is loud, he goes, yeah, I could hear your play-by-play at times. I'm like, oh, no. Castle for 3, that's no good. Vaughn had his hands on it, corrals it for Okoboji.
He said we were doing a good job, though.
So that's good. And I understand by what we have read on various social media sites that restrictions for fans will be lifted. I mean, you'll still have to wear masks and that type of stuff, but no longer will it be just a couple of tickets here or family members here. Looks like we'll start getting people.
Now each school could implement their own.
They could, yep. But people can be back in the stands, it looks like, starting tomorrow.
Good offensive board.
Okoboji missed it, but like you said, an O-board. Pioneers put up another shot. Rolls off the rim by Will Jensen. It's 42-26, Okoboji. And once again, more of that scoring drought. Emmetsburg kind of did that in the second quarter. Now here in the third quarter, we played 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And the Ehawks haven't scored yet. Got to get something moving here. Europa at the top, free throw line, back outside. Colby Weir, now Castle on the wing. Drives to the baseline, that's cut off. Kicks it out. And Weir with the travel. A little bit of a struggle right now for Emmetsburg. Trying to find some rhythm. Okoboji defense has got them bottled up. Pioneers will get it across midcourt to Vaughn. And then he'll hand it off to Hoffman. Hoffman dumps it down to the baseline, and scoring Will Jensen.
Nice little hook from the baseline.
Jensen's got 16 for the Pioneers. Vaughn has 15. And a 3-ball Europa is no good. 44-26 Okoboji, jump ball called. Possession arrow goes to the Pioneers.
And Pioneer fans thought they were going to get a ticky-tack foul on Will Jensen, but no, he just came and tied it up.
This broadcast,
almost mad he missed the interception, it looked like.
Right. This broadcast brought to you in part by the Financial Center in Emmetsburg, also by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. Okoboji inside the paint, no good, but an offensive rebound put back. That one is no good by Jaden Heller, but a foul. And that is going to be on Joyce, his second. Heller to the free throw line, and the free throw is good. He's got 4 points tonight. Make it 5.
And if he makes this one blink, and it's a 20-point game for Okoboji.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And the free throw, that one is missed. Rebound, Castle.
I apologize for the jinx.
Yeah, there you go. 5-0 start here in the third quarter. Okoboji and Emmetsburg has played 3 minutes. Ehawks yet to score. And now a foul as a pass goes into Dunlap. It was on the floor. And that is going to be on Justin Vaughn, his second. And Castle will get it in. Europa in the corner. Now to Joyce. Hands it off to Sean. And near midcourt. Europa tonight, 2 3-pointers, 6 points. Free throw line, he dips it out into the corner. 3-ball, that's no good. Dunlap got great position underneath, and he scores. Excellent job by Ben. He's got 12 points. First made field goal for Emmetsburg here in the third quarter. 45-28. Pull-up jumper scored by Will Jensen.
He's just feeling it from everywhere.
18 for Jensen. Europa lost the handle on it. Okoboji forces a turnover. Pioneers inside. Scoop shot rolls around the rim. Drops for Hoffman. And Coach Bill Geelan has to call a timeout at 4:18 to go in the third quarter. And Okoboji has built a 49-28 lead. We will take a break, and we're back in 30 seconds on Y100.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
49-28, Okoboji boys on the road, leading by 21. Emmetsburg will need a good possession here. They've been held to just 2 points in this third quarter. Had a little bit of a scoring drought in the second quarter. Started to find the rhythm a little bit late. And now a scoring drought here in the third quarter. Only 2 points in the first 4 minutes. Need a good possession here. Europa in the corner. 3-ball, no good. Offensive rebound. Nice job underneath by Cole Keller. Keller now drives to the baseline. Blocked Okoboji. Keller gets it back. He goes up, gets the foul. Nice job there by Cole, never giving up on the play. Gave his team multiple opportunities and now goes to the stripe. The third foul called on Vaughn. Cole will be shooting 2, and he's looking for his first points tonight. And the first free throw is good. He banks it in.
Why not?
Yeah, there you go.
He meant to do it.
Right.
If he makes this one off the bank, we'll for sure say that.
Right. Doms comes in. He's got 3 fouls. Vaughn checks out.
Good round of applause as he comes out.
Yeah, well, he's had a good game, 15 points. Second free throw, that one is good.
Didn't bank it, though.
A couple of made free throws for Keller. 49-30. And now Emmetsburg applying a little pressure. And
whistle down here.
Whistle down here, okay. Players having a hard time hearing that whistle.
Might need a new one.
It's not those automatic or those.
No, everyone has an actual whistle.
Yeah, okay. You know,
I haven't seen any of the digital whistles in basketball yet.
Dunlap gets the foul. Okoboji basketball up by 19. And driving inside. Losing the handle on it. Okoboji a little bit sloppy, but they recover. Jensen to Hoffman. Now back to Jensen. Couple of dribbles to the left wing. Feeds it into Doms, or tries to, and he threw it out of bounds. That is the first turnover for Okoboji this quarter. 3.5 to go, third. 49-30 in favor of Okoboji. This broadcast brought to you in part by Karsten's Financial Group and by Hy-Vee Food Store. Great list of sponsors tonight for the area matchup between the Ehawks and Pioneers. Girls game went in favor of Okoboji 45-36. Boys game right now has Okoboji up 49-30. Dunlap to the baseline, draws the double team, goes up, draws the foul. Great move inside by Ben Dunlap. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul coming up on Okoboji. And that will be on Fife, his first. No, he's not in there, is he? 11. No, he's not on the floor.
That's
Dunlap anyways at the
okay.
line. Yeah, he's not. Zach's like, how do I get a foul on the bench?
I'm just sitting here minding my business.
Right. Free throw made by Dunlap. Second free throw. Second free throw on the way. And that's good.
I'm not going to point blame at anyone, but as the bookkeeper, shouldn't you kind of raise a question when that gets called?
49-32 Okoboji. You would think so. 3 minutes to go in the third. 17-point lead for the Pioneers.
Coach Stumbo is probably like, well, I guess it's a foul that doesn't go against one of my players right now, so.
Doms, nice move inside. Scores the bucket. Aiden Doms, good job off the bench with 4 points. 51-32. Ehawks now looking for a good possession. Europa into the corner. Passing it off. Colby Weir up and under. Nice move. Missed it. Rolls around the rim. Rebound. Doms underneath for Okoboji. Pioneers outlet pass. Left hand layup. Scoop shot. No by Hoffman. He'll go to line and he'll shoot 2. So the foul called on Emmetsburg, and that will be on Joyce, his third. Will Hoffman shooting 2. And the free throw is missed. Stays at 7. Caleb Pashong comes into the contest for the Pioneers. Okoboji or Emmetsburg counters with Wesley Plants. Second free throw for Hoffman, and that one is missed, and it's going to be rebounded by Emmetsburg. E-Hawk basketball, Europa in the corner, 3-ball, and no good. Tipped out, ball is loose, picked up by Emmetsburg and Colby Weir. They get another opportunity here, trailing 51-32. Nice drive, Keegan Joyce, and he scores the bucket. Good to see some good aggressive play there by Keegan, 51-34. And timeout, Coach Stumbo. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Let's take a break. Pioneers lead 51-34. We're back in 30 seconds.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
$51-34, 2:09 to go third quarter. Siouxland Conference Okoboji with a 17-point lead, taking on Twin Lakes Conference Emmetsburg. Both back to their respective conferences tomorrow night. Emmetsburg at East Sac, Okoboji against Sheldon. We got a reach-in foul on the E-Hawks. And that will be on Colby Weir, his second, team foul number 4. Pioneers will inbound up by 17. Pashong the inbounder. Looking to get it in and tipped out of bounds. Last touch to Emmetsburg.
So they move a little bit up the court.
Keep inching forward, and now they get it into Doms. And Doms goes up. No, draws the foul on Wesley Plants. So Plants will pick up his second. Doms goes back to the free throw line. Or first time at the free throw line, I should say. Free throw is good.
Good stroke.
Yeah, nothing but net there. He's got 5 off the bench. Second free throw, missed it short. Rebound, Plants underneath. 52-34 Okoboji. Minute 55 left to go in the third. Emmetsburg basketball. Castle, skip pass over the defense. 3-ball, that one is no good. Colby Weir. Emmetsburg getting decent looks, just unable to knock it down.
Suddenly very cold from 3.
Yeah. Kind of driving in.
Yeah, it's an offensive foul.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder, did Austin Harms. He's going to get his first.
No arguments from Okoboji either.
Right. Had the possibility to get in there, but just kind of bulldozed his way in there, and the officials will call that every time.
Anytime you go back against the grain to do it, too.
Yeah. That's going to be his first, team foul number 5. 52-34 Okoboji. E-Hawk basketball with a minute 40 to go in the third. Castle into the corner here for Colby Weir. Back to Castle. Back in the right corner for Morton. Down low for Castle. Okoboji got their hands on it, stripped away, but Lex gets it right back. Ball fakes it, goes up with the baseline shot missed. Dom's got the rebound before he fell to the floor. He passed it off. Oh, they call a travel.
Okay.
It will give it right back to Emmetsburg underneath the hoop. And Castle to inbound at a minute 23. Into Plants, who tries to tip it in. That is no good. Rebounded down low by Doms. Score remains 52-34 Okoboji. Minute 13 left to go in the third. We got a push on the E-Hawks. And that is going to be on Colby as well. Colby Weir, that's his third, and now team foul number 6. Pioneers inbound it close to midcourt for Hoffman. That was dangerous.
On there, you might as well just go in the backcourt and get it, but scoring.
He sees an opening, he goes right to the rack and scores the 2.
20-point lead.
Dunlap, ball fake, drives inside the paint, kicks it out. Morton back to the top for Castle, into the corner for Ben. Dunlap fires up the 3-ball, left it short. Rebound Okoboji. Pioneers running back in the front court. Hoffman looking to get it down low to Pashong, out of bounds, and last touch by Okoboji. (54-34). Pioneers lead. 44 seconds left to go third. Emmetsburg basketball. Castle, Joyce, Dunlap, Keller, and Jury's on the floor for the Ehawks. They try to get it into Keller.
Good trap in the corner.
Yeah, tipped away, turnover. Pioneers trying to build on a 20-point lead. They fire it in the corner. 3-ball, no good. Offensive rebound putback is good by Austin Harms. And it's now 56-34. Emmetsburg 3-ball. That is good by Tyler Morton. Okoboji with the basketball, 7 seconds. 3-ball, Pashong. That is no good. And Gomes with the putback is good. And he will get that right before the buzzer. And Okoboji is going to take a 58-37 lead into the fourth quarter. We're back in 1 minute on Y100 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Point Sales in Emmetsburg is here to service all of your computer needs. If your computer is running a little slow, your antivirus has expired, or you need an upgrade, contact /Point Sales in Emmetsburg, the local team to call when it comes to all of your computer, server, and IT needs. Servicing business networks, new desktops, laptops, and printers, and full system computer repairs. /Point Sales provides reliable solutions. /Point Sales in Emmetsburg. Stop in or call 712-852-8100.
Lakeside is a senior life community that meets you where you are in life. Whether you need nursing care, support with daily tasks, or just don't want to mow another lawn, Lakeside offers senior apartments, assisted living, skilled nursing, and memory care. As your needs change, they can meet them all in one community. You can find their information at lakesideseniorcare.com and follow Lakeside Senior Care on Facebook for pictures and updates. Lakeside is proud to support Emmetsburg athletes. Go Ehawks!
3 quarters in the books. Okoboji leading 58-37. 21-point lead for the Pioneers as Okoboji outscores Emmetsburg 18-11. Europa dribbles down to the baseline for the Ehawks.
That lost the handle on it, looked like.
Yeah. Now to Kobe Weir. Dunlap now with the basketball. Back to Europa near midcourt. Dunlap for 3. That one is no good. Trickles around the rim a little bit. Tapped out. Last touch to Emmetsburg. This broadcast tonight brought to you in part by /Point Sales and Service, also Palo Alto County Health System, and by a Heavenly Celebration. Okoboji basketball up by 21, 58-37. And Pioneers get it across midcourt. We played 30 seconds in quarter number 4. Hoffman coming off a screen. Dribbles it back out, so we'll hand it off to Heller. Heller gets it down low, and that's Harms. Back to Hoffman, who scores. He now has 11, and that's 3 in double figures for the Pioneers. And Emmetsburg gets it to Europa. Splits the defense. Oh, nice pass to Plants. Off the glass, too strong. Oh, boy.
Lid is secure on that bucket.
Plants missed it. And Okoboji now scores the bucket, plus they draw the foul.
Oh, they did count it.
Yeah, the continuation.
Okay.
And that's going to go in favor of Will Jensen.
Give him 20.
Foul called on Grant Kibbe. Jensen's free throw is good. It got quiet, so I waited.
It's okay. It's okay to talk when it's quiet. Coach Adams said so.
I don't like it. 63-37.
Oh, that was hilarious when he told us he could hear us.
We need fans back in the stands. Kibbe down low, and he will pass it off to Colby Weir. Missed the up and under, And rebound Okoboji. Now the Pioneers working their offense in the front court, 63-37, but losing it off his foot as Harms for a turnover. Just the second turnover for Okoboji here in the half.
Wow.
And they've got 11 for the game, so they've really... And you look at Emmetsburg, and they only have 4 here in the second half.
That's just, I'd say, shooting percentage right now.
Yeah, and Emmetsburg 12 for the game, so turnovers not a factor. It's just been, yeah, like you said, the cold shooting by Emmetsburg. Emmetsburg nearly turns it over right now. Ball's on the floor. Castle got kind of twisted around. He comes up slow. Finger roll layup is good by Jaden Heller. Castle kind of wincing in pain on that left side.
Looks like someone will come get him next dead ball.
Europa, scoop shot, he scores. 65-39 Okoboji. 5:35 left to go in the third. Pioneers, sidestep, scoops, score, Jensen. 23 for Will Jensen.
Kind of scoring at will now. No pun intended.
Oh, my. Europa for 3. That one no good. And a long rebound kicked out to Colby Weir. And a timeout call by Emmetsburg. 67-39 Okoboji. 5:14 left to go in the third. And we'll be back with more coverage in 30 seconds on Y100 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
The Lakes News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
67-39, Okoboji boys on top. And a reminder that we will continue Okoboji coverage tomorrow on Q102 with Tim and Tim. As Coach Adams said, Tim squared. So Tim Peterson, Tim Soper tomorrow, Q102.
Should be fun.
Yeah, Okoboji Sheldon as Siouxland Conference starts their second time around. Emmetsburg travels to East Sac tomorrow.
I believe second time around.
Second time around, yeah.
Pretty soon we'll probably be talking playoffs. That's next month already.
Yeah. Emmetsburg basketball, 67-39, Okoboji with the lead. And once again, these long scoring droughts from Emmetsburg, it's really plagued them tonight.
So far, I think just 2 points in this quarter.
Right, and at one point in the third quarter, they were held to just a couple of points through the first 3 minutes, and here we are, first 3 minutes, and once again, just a couple of points, and that has just really hurt them here in this contest tonight, and Okoboji has taken advantage of it with their speed and scoring as Europa makes a nice drive, and he draws the defensive foul. And that is going to be on Okoboji's Jaden Heller, which is his third. Europa will shoot 2. Pretty good game tonight with 8 points. Free throw is good.
Gives him a chance at double digits.
Ben Dunlap so far the only Emmetsburg E-Hawk in doubles with 14. And now make it Sean Europa as he has 10. 67-41 Okoboji, 4.5 to go in the fourth.
It's kind of passive full court pressure now for Emmetsburg, but they back off.
E-Hawks just have one timeout left as Bill Geelan had to take a couple of them in that first quarter. They try to lob it into Vaughn to the Pioneers, and it goes off his fingertips out of bounds. Emmetsburg basketball down by 26. Yeah, you're talking about postseason. Before too long, at the end of the month, we'll find out some of those pairings or the first part of February.
Both these teams in 2A in this part of the state, and 2A very interesting for Northwest Iowa this year.
Sure is. As it's tipped by Okoboji, turnover Emmetsburg, and now the Pioneers come back, draw a foul, drive by Will Hoffman.
Sure, the bracket makers will have all eyes on the two Spirit Lake and Western Christian matchups.
Well, and then you look at the Boyden Hall, and you got
just the number one team in the state.
Yeah, third foul on Sean Europa.
But Okoboji, they gave all they could handle on their home court.
Yeah, you're right. And that was Will Hoffman at the line, misses. That was right before the Christmas break, too, December 22nd. Europa tries to fire it into Joyce. It was tipped, but Emmetsburg recovers. Ehawks still have the ball. And nice move on the baseline, Dominic Juries, but he missed.
Did everything but make it.
It's Okoboji basketball. Pioneer Austin Simpson comes up limping a little bit. Got to get him out of the game. He is favoring what looks to be an ankle there. So he'll come out, and Doms comes in.
Trey Fife enters the game with his one foul.
That's right. Oh, man. Some of the starters coming out, and Okoboji putting in like Pashong, and you mentioned Fife, and Will Hoffman still stays out there. Doms is out there as well.
Not too deep of a bench for Okoboji, so I think that's about it.
That's about it. Lorenzen out, as we mentioned. He's been out for a while, and Pioneers hope to get him back maybe the end of the month or so, get them ready for their late season stretch. Dunlap inside, he'll score the two. 67-43 Okoboji, 3:05 to go in the fourth. Glad to have you along for the broadcast tonight. Big thanks to all of our great sponsors. Nice, great job by Brian back at the studios. Appreciate Tim being back there. Always does a great job for us. We got a foul on Emmetsburg. Dominic Juries will pick up the personal. So he tried to go for the steal, but he ran into Doms. And Aiden Doms at the line. Free throw missed. Dunlap the rebound. 67-43 Okoboji. Europa to the free throw line. Now drives, and he got hacked on his way to the hoop. So he'll go to the line. Will Hoffman, second foul. So Sean tonight with 10 points. Misses the front end. Kibbe will check out. Back in will be Colby Weir.
So Emmetsburg still with some starting players out there.
Second free throw. That one out. Oh, it rattled in and out. Pioneer ball with 2:40 to go. Okoboji looks like they're well on their way to win number 6. It would drop Emmetsburg to 3-7. Ehawk basketball in the front court. Dunlap on the right wing. Ball fakes to the baseline. Goes up, swatted away. Dunlap gets it back, kicks it to Joyce. Left wing three, good. 67-46. Doms inside, little bit out of control. Bodies on the floor. Dunlap picks it up. And Coach Geelan wants to call a timeout. And Doms ran into a player. Nothing was called. Timeout on the floor with 2:08 to go. We're going to be back in 30 seconds on Y100.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
67-46 in favor of Okoboji here in this boys contest. The girls game went in favor of the Pioneers, 45-36. So the Pioneers, after dropping the game to Sioux Center on Tuesday, will get win number 6 here tonight. And then get back to Siouxland Conference play tomorrow. 2:08 to go in the contest. As Dunlap will inbound here to Sean Europa. And, you know, Coach Gielan a little bit upset that something wasn't called on that previous
There's
play.
a lot of contact.
I mean, he said, you know, call something. Because there, a lot of contact there. Doms ran into one of his players, and it was not a block, not a charge. Nothing was called. And he was just a little bit frustrated about that. And now you get a reach-in foul with way less contact. And Zach Fife somehow picked up his second. And that's going to send Emmetsburg to the free throw line with Colby Weir. And the free throw is on the way. That one is no good, and it's rebound by Doms. We're under 2 minutes to go in the fourth, and Okoboji up 21 points, 67-46. Complete game for the Pioneers.
Defense into offense.
Yep, balanced scoring. And Pashong for 3, good.
That gets the crowd going.
Caleb Pashong hits the 3 ball, 70-46. It's Emmetsburg basketball inside, scoring the bucket plus the foul. They're going to give continuation to Colby Weir. Yeah. Colby Weir scores the bucket. Nice drive by Colby. And Fife picks up the personal.
So Josh Seals into the game for Okoboji.
Okay. Emmetsburg made a substitution. And
Hunter Sandbolt going to come into the game.
Yep, and Jackson Lohman checked in, 52. We'll get some more players in there, but at the free throw line is Colby Weir. And the free throw is no good. It's going to be rebound Okoboji. Minute 10 left to go, and the Pioneers travel with it. And here we go with some substitutions.
Got your roster?
I do. Connor Gielan in there, Tanner Gromowski in there, Seth Freeman, Jackson Lohman, as I mentioned earlier, and Hunter Sandbolt. There's the new 5. And so that means everybody will have played for Emmetsburg tonight. Not the outcome they wanted, though. And Okoboji steals it away. Pioneers have some new players in there as well. That one was Jackson Coling. Fife, and you mentioned Seals. Pashong is in there, and also Doms. The basket's going to be good by Pashong. And he'll get a chance at a three-point play here. And that one is no good. Pashong, offensive rebound. Fife, 3 ball. That one is no good. And it's going to be last touch by Okoboji Emmetsburg ball. 72-48, final 48 seconds. Pioneers with it. It's Emmetsburg basketball. Lohman looks to fire it inside. He does to Freeman. Back out Gromowski. And we'll kick it over to Connor Gielan. 28 seconds now. Ball's on the floor. Okoboji picks it up. Pioneers, Doms, layup scored. Aiden Doms with 9 points tonight.
11.
9. It's going to be 9.
Are you saying the scoreboard is wrong?
I am.
Okay.
10 seconds to go. 74-48. And it looks like that is going to be the final score as Fife brings it across midcourt. Will dribble it out, and the Okoboji Pioneers, they win 74-48 over non-conference opponent Emmetsburg. And the Okoboji boys go to 6-4, while the Emmetsburg boys drop to 3-7. So the Pioneers in this Thursday night doubleheader, they pull off a sweep over Emmetsburg. Girls game 45-36, boys game 74-48. Post-game show coming up from the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. Dr. Norland, Dr. Cornwall, as we will take a look back. And we will be back in 3 minutes on Y100 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
More than healthcare, it's life care. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System. For comfort and care, we're well known. Patient focused, close to home. More than healthcare, it's life care. Palo Alto County Health System.
More than healthcare, it's life care.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Okoboji 74, Emmetsburg 48. The Okoboji offense and defense got going tonight, Tim, and boy, there were some stretches in there for Emmetsburg that they just couldn't find the bucket. They couldn't find the score, and some of that is Okoboji defense, and some of that just the shot wasn't falling.
Yeah, it was kind of the story for both the boys and girls game, as Emmetsburg both times just went on these scoring droughts. Some, like you said, self-induced, but just could not find the bucket sometimes, and I think that's going to be the main thing when we look at stats is just field goal percentage difference, because I don't think the turnovers were very high for Emmetsburg. Just, yeah, the field goals were not going down.
Yeah, for Okoboji, Will Jensen, very complete game for him, 23 points. Justin Vaughn, 15. He had a monster first half, 13 points. He just finished with 2 in the second half, but 15. Will Hoffman with 11. Aiden Doms off the bench, really great game, 9 points. Jaden Heller with 7. Caleb Pashong with 5. Austin Harms with 4. Emmetsburg, they were led tonight by Ben Dunlap with 16. Sean Europa with 10. And then it drops off in the scoring there. Lex Castle 6, Tyler Morton and Keegan Joyce each with 5, Colby Weir, Cole Keller, and Wesley Plants each with 2. So after Dunlap and Europa, it really drops off for Emmetsburg offensively.
Yeah, and that's kind of where, you said this about the girls team too. You're just waiting for that one more score to kind of get going, but sometimes you have those cold nights shooting.
Yes. Final score 74-48 in favor of Okoboji. 3 players in doubles, nearly 4, with Doms just a point away. As we await possible interview with Okoboji or Emmetsburg, let's take another timeout. What works for you, Tim?
Whatever length you want.
Okay. So we await some possible interviews, and then we'll wrap it up if we don't hear from some coaches. Let's do a minute, and we'll be back on Y100 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
POA in Emmetsburg is pleased to be a part of the community and proud to support the area athletes and students, enhancing the local economy with improved corn prices, providing value-added markets for farmers, committed to improving the local corn basis while providing an environmentally friendly fuel and premium Dakota Gold brand livestock feed for local, regional, and national markets. POA of Emmetsburg. Check it out at poet.com or call 852-8211.
74-48, and we have Okoboji with the victory tonight in non-conference play. I'm going to get my mask on here for you, Coach. Hold on one second. All right. I will bring in Okoboji boys basketball coach Ryan Stumbo at this time. And Coach, 74-48 victory in non-conference play. Congratulations on the win here in Emmetsburg.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's talk about the game offensively and defensively. Really came out strong. A solid overall great performance tonight.
Yeah, we were really proud of the guys and how they responded. We had a kind of a grind game Tuesday, which we fell short in, and kind of challenged the guys to, make the response greater than what we did on Tuesday. And so really, really proud. They responded really, really well, and I thought came out with good energy, did a lot of things a lot better tonight, and in the end it paid off for us.
Yeah. Offensively, you're going to get some great contributions and things like that, but defensively tonight, I would assume that's where you got to be super proud this evening.
Yeah, I would say overall that was our best defensive game, of the year, and we're trying to figure out some different things too, with Lucas being out and trying to see, what we're good at and what may work. And we did a really nice job of, I think, being able to kind of adjust this week, and the boys did a really good job of learning, and it paid off defensively for us tonight.
Offensively, Will Jensen with a very solid game, 14 in the first half. He finished with 9 in the second half and 23 for the game. Really did a great job.
Yeah, Will Jensen has, really put together, so far a really solid year. He's stepped up in so many ways for us and has been such an important piece. And we're proud of him. He's able to do a lot of things offensively. He's got a really nice shot. But he has done a really good job through his time, I think, in the program, becoming more than just a shooter and using his athleticism. He has had so many good finishes and attacks to the hoop, too. So, when he is doing well, that really helps our team, and it's just another game where we're really proud of him.
Justin Vaughn, I thought, too, first half especially, when he finished with 13 in the first, 15 for the game. But Justin Vaughn, a great spark in that, especially first quarter.
Yeah, and Justin is one of those kids, you just love him to death. He is willing to do all of just the hard work that it takes to compete well, and is always a presence and fighting in there, scrapping for rebounds and doing some of that stuff. And I thought our guards did a really nice job tonight of seeing the floor and kind of, keeping their eyes up on the drive and learning where he, is when they force help. And I was really proud of kind of our unselfishness tonight. I felt like offensively we made the right play, and a lot of times that led to him capitalizing on it and finishing strong around the rim.
And one other player that I want to highlight is Aiden Doms off the bench. I thought he played fantastic.
Yeah, Aiden is really, it's an important year for Aiden, and he's growing, I think, into, his experience here at the varsity level. And he has a good frame, and we've been really, really proud because, I think as this year has gone on, he's just getting more and more confident with his footwork and making moves in the post, and we've seen that pay off. He's had some really nice offensive moves and being aggressive, just getting in that mindset, sometimes as an underclassman, just takes some experience. So, we're definitely proud of him as well.
And, Coach, do you have a timeline on Lucas Lorenzen?
Yeah,
Any
it's
idea on that?
hopefully sooner rather than later. But I know, I know it's killing him.
I'm sure.
As he is just an incredible worker, and I know he wants to be out there, but we got to keep listening to his body. He's doing everything he can to speed up this process, and we just gotta keep playing it by ear. I will say though, he's been a really tremendous teammate, and we're really proud of how he is supporting all of the guys through this, and we do look forward to eventually having him back.
You bet. And then Sheldon tomorrow night. What have you seen, or what do you know about Sheldon?
Yeah, they really compete and get after it. I think game in and game out. And, we've watched a lot of Sheldon over the course of the year, and I think they're really well coached. And, they're going to be prepared. They're going to, they've played a lot of zone, so we're going to have to be prepared to be active in that. And we're going to have to find ways to, again, kind of carry over this defensive effort against them. They've played a lot of teams in our conference really well and been in a lot of close games. So just like every other game for us, we're going to have to play our best ball, and we're going to need to be ready to go.
Fantastic. Tim will be there for the coverage on Q102 tomorrow night. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck against Sheldon.
Thank you.
That is Okoboji boys basketball coach Ryan Stumbo joining us. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that. In our post-game show, we'll welcome in Tim for some final thoughts and wrap up our broadcast tonight, Tim.
Yeah, I think he kind of hit it that this was a really good performance by Okoboji, and kind of feel them coming into their own. They hope they don't have Lucas out for too much longer, but, this team, they have some athletes on there, and, you never want Lucas to miss as much time as he has, but they seem to be doing just fine without him.
Okoboji goes to 6-4. They had 3 players in doubles, nearly 4. Emmetsburg 3 and 7. Pioneers and the Orebs of Sheldon tomorrow on Q102 with you and Tim Peterson. That'll be a lot of fun. So have fun with that broadcast in Milford tomorrow night.
It should be good. Enjoy your rare Friday off this time of year.
I know it. And Emmetsburg 3 and 7, they'll travel to East Sac tomorrow. Thanks, Tim, for being along. Thanks for the great camera work and the computer and everything else. Appreciate it.
Yeah, glad I can come along.
And thanks to Brian back at the studios, all of our great sports sponsors. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks, Mom, for listening as well. I'm Scott Nolte from Emmetsburg High School, where the Okoboji Pioneers pull off the sweep over the Emmetsburg Ehawks. The girls' game goes 45-36. The boys' game 74-48. I'm Scott Nolte. Have a great night.